Hey everybody, I'm back. So I have been fed, watered and walked. So I am good to go, and I'm glad to be back for more of our sword and sorcery playthrough today. So it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time by all. So welcome back. Mel, hi all. As a dungeon crawler fan, this is one game that I've always been on the fence with. It's a fun game. It's just fiddly. And when I say fiddly, I mean like there is a lot of symbology you have to know. That's it. Past the symbology, the game is actually pretty straightforward. Um, but you just have to get used to it. And I'm slowly getting used to it. One of the things I'm finding that I have to do is I have to slow down. I have this thing of wanting to say, just I start playing and I get this flow and I just start keep going. This is one of those games where if you don't slow down, you'll miss something. Like I missed a character turn once. I had Adam and Cybermate just kind of saying, no, you can't do that because I missed that because I was moving too fast. So I just had to slow down and then things flowed. Hey Adam, what's going? Chair pulled up and rule book in hand. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So we're continuing on. We're going on to quest 3. We've got some setup to do. I think I still have the site up, so we should be able to look at that. We don't need to go into well, I guess for people who are going to be watching this later, I like the flow of showing BGG and then going down, but we'll be really quick on BGG as we go into it. I always wanted to say thank you to my Patreons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither and you don't care to be, that is perfectly fine, but you're coming to hang with us, you're coming to sit at the table, I got a chair right here for you. Welcome, welcome. All right. This is universal Canje. I'm always yelling at myself to slow down. I know. I know. So I'm finding that I have to do that and then it's really perfect. So I'm good to go. Okay, let's just for the people who haven't been on and are coming in now, we'll take a look at the stats up here of 8.4 on Board Game Geek. Best played 3-player. I'm playing two-handed, so I'm only playing with 2 heroes. For me, the amount of things that I need to slow down on makes sense with 2 heroes for it to be manageable. And I've been okay so far. So I know a lot of people are saying that, it's best played 3, and you get that extra turn with characters. So I'm sure, and those who can control 3 characters is perfectly fine. So it's all good. 60 to 180 minutes, and the weight on it's a 4.38, and I think that is what scares people. Um, that scares people when they see the weight of a 4.38 out of 5. Honestly, it's just symbology. That's it. That's the 4.35. The rest of everything else flows as it should be expected. For me, I am not one of those who can play a game with 30 billion symbols and be successful. That's not my bag. But I can handle this, and this works fine. So don't be scared of the symbology. We're going to play through it, and we're going to have some fun. All right, let's get down to the table. Oh, I had a question that came in from one of my patrons who said that they wanted to ask where I got the correction from about the monster cards and their targeting, and I believe that was Cybermage that asked the question. So, per truth, and we'll show this in the close-up cam. So, per how this thing goes is that you roll from top down, right? Whenever you're dealing with these villain cards and how they attack. So the first thing at the top is we determine who they're going to attack, and then we determine how they're going to attack. And that's kind of been when I was learning it with Steve for One Stop Co-op Shop. That's when I was trying to jump ahead of that. He's like, nope, you got to find out who you're going for, then how they go about doing it, and that's how to think about it moving forward. So it truly is top down, where all right, this tyrant lizard is swinging around looking for something, and that tells who it's going to look at. Then it says, okay, is that target close, right in its space, 1 space away, 2 spaces away, more spaces away, and then it does what it needs to do. So, and usually the most spaces away is the closest hero. So even if it moves, there's just a chance of it just kind of doing what it needs to do. So just keep that in mind. Always look at that top left corner first to say who, then how. Okay. All right. So I've got the board set up, but we need to go to the book so we can see book is life, as Pac-Man always says. So let us go to book is life. And storybook. Okay, so we are right here on Blood and Sand. This is what we're playing. Yes, the monster doesn't always attack the closest. That is correct. That's the one thing that Steve taught me is like he loves the AI because it's not always the closest person. That way, the archer just can't sit in the back and feel safe. It depends on what it's doing. Okay, so we passed out last time from fumes, and that ended our mission. But we got a lot of money, and at the time phase, I can level up, and I already picked who I'm gonna level up and what I'm gonna level up with. It was a hard choice, but I settled on one thing. So here we go. Blood and Sand introduction. As they regain consciousness, this is the first time they use they, thank goodness. The heroes find themselves in a wooden walled room sealed by heavy iron gates. Rusty weapons and battered armor line the walls, framing frescoes depicting gladiatorial games. In front of the iron gates, a ruined statue of the three gods lie defaced and broken. A warning, perhaps, to leave all hope behind, including divine intervention. The room seems to have no other way out. Therefore, beyond looking at the strange coins now hanging from their necks and examining the items scattered around the room, the heroes can only wait for the metal gate to open and face their destiny, whatever it may be. So, um, I'm gonna just take a look at this. So we're gonna be adding two hobgremlins, one serpent, and two tyrant lizards. So spiders seem to be gone, but that doesn't mean poison's gone. Then we'll do the event deck setup like this, where it's basically 7's the bottom card. We're going to shuffle 12 and 18, put on top of that, put 3 on top of that, put 4 on top of that, shuffle 2 and 6, put that on top of that, 8, 5, and 1 at the top. So our special quest rules, the quest fails if the last event card is played or all heroes are ghost souls. Or all heroes are ghost souls, so basically if we all go ghost souls and get wiped, we're out. Alright, so that is that. This is the board setup. So there's this thing right here that there's this open door, this normal door that you can open, but there's a magic lock on it. So I don't know where that is to be used. Honestly, in the items that I have, I can't find it. So we're just gonna go with that there's a magic lock. But this is how the board sets up, and we're gonna start ourselves in the bottom. There's some type of stash here, a waypoint, a shrine that looks like it is an open shrine, and then there's all the stuff that we'll have to place as the storybook tells us. But there's 3 closed gates, which means we're gonna get hammered a ton, and there's monsters that are in here. As soon as that gate opens, I'm assuming all this stuff is gonna pop, so it's gonna be a rough fight. But we'll see how it sets up and how things go. Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting ride. So let's go ahead and get to the table to do the setups and the story. Okay, so I've got it all set up here. This is probably the best I can zoom if you want to see my hero cards. If you don't care about my hero cards, I could zoom in more so you can see the board. So you tell me. I'm going to zoom in more so you can see the board. Let me see if I can move the hero cards up some. Move these back. Move the dice tray up. I just want to make sure you can see the dice tray when I roll. Okay, it's still good. So let me do this. Let me move the heroes up, and then let me see if I can zoom in some. We'll do all the good things. I have this upside down because when I level, that's what I'm picking. I already picked it. So let's see if I can these up. All right, and let's see if we can get some zoom ins, shall we? And we'll pull this down. Okay. You can see all the glory that you can. Is that should be a lot better. Canje, did you want to put up the counters first? Oh, I forgot to do that because I was eating my lunch. Ah! All right, let me see if I can do it. Let me see if I can do it. We might be able to pull it off. That's Silver Samurai. But give me 1 second. Let me see if I can do it. I gotta go to studio mode. Let me see if I can make it happen. Hold on. I forgot about the counters. Dang it, I forgot about the counters. So we'll turn on counter 2, counter 3, I'll hide the Silver Samurai icon for Marvel United. And I need to here and off counter. And I could go to counters on here. Back. Move this over. It's up. I don't have the icons for them. That's the bad part. But thank you for I completely forgot. Oh, I was enjoying my lunch and I completely forgot. So, let's see if we could find some representative for the. I could use a civilian and threat token for them, which would be very, very funny. All right, so I did that. Come out of studio mode and turn on the counters. So I've got counters now, but I don't have their images. So here's what we're gonna do. What was for lunch? I made myself a ciabatta turkey and bacon sandwich, and it was delicious. It was great. I got this new spread that's really anyway. Y'all came to see board games, but there is I got myself I found this really great combination for a sandwich, and I completely loved it. So I got the 2 counters. All right. So what we're gonna do, Adam, just to make sure that we got this, the top counter is gonna be Artemis, and the bottom counter is gonna be Gian. Okay. So Artemis is gonna start with 6 health, and Gian's gonna start with 7. There we go. All right. So it's gonna be good. I just hate that I still keep seeing BGG posts that contradict the targeting priority, and even one of the posts was from the designer. Ooh, really? Can you post that one? Can you post that in the previous videos comments, Cybermage? Because then I could pin it, and we could pin the update in that previous one, so it makes sense. So thank you so much for looking up at that. It's perfectly fine if even Steve is wrong. That happens. Weirdly, not often enough, but it happens. So post that in the previous descriptions comments, and we're gonna run through it and then see how it goes from there. So if it contradicts it, it's perfectly fine. So thank you. I come in right as he's talking about food. Welcome. Malay and Sorcery. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for posting it. We want to play it right. So if the designer said no, that is wrong, do it a different way, then cool. Let's do it that way. Thanks for looking into that. I appreciate it. Don't feel bad about it. We want to play this right. Okay, so we're doing setup. Where is the book with setup so I can do setup? Okay. No, you don't. Coming with me. Okay, so our event cards. Let's do this. It's going to be 7 at the bottom. 6, 7. Then we're going to shuffle 18 and 12. 12 and 18. So we're going to shuffle those 2 up. And never feel bad about helping people play the game right. Ever. I'm not that guy. 4 goes on top. Then we shuffle 6 and 2. Ah! Right, well, we knew that was 2, so let's put this back over and do this again. Right. Then 8 goes on top. Then 5, and then 1. And that's the event deck. Cool. So that is the event deck. I will put the event deck over here. We can have a look at that. So cool. And then we've got our enemy deck, which is 2 Tyrant Lizards, 2 Hop Gremlins, and a Serpent. We're gonna give these a nice little truffle shuffle, as Barrett says. Up. All right. That is our enemy deck. Then we will do. And Adam, keep me honest on the health too, right? I got the markers to move them down, but if you see me moving one that I shouldn't, let me know. Ping me and let me know. Okay, so we got all that done. We've got everything set. We're at our starting points. I've got the map built out. I know these things. They're set. They haven't told me where to put them yet, so I have nowhere to do that. And I think we're ready to go. All right. So we are at the time phase. So we're starting off at the time phase. At that moment, I'm going to spend. I have 8. I'm going to spend 4. I can actually upgrade both of them, which I didn't think about, but I can upgrade both of them. But I wonder if I should upgrade both of them because I'm at 8, or if I should upgrade just one of them. What do you give me when you upgrade? You get another skill. I could get Dharma for you. Dharma's her tiger. I could get Dharma for her. Or, dang, I was only looking at GN and I didn't realize I had 8. So let's see. For you, I can get, if heroes control the territory, If you have performed an attack with at least one, if you perform at least one attack with both weapons, gain shielding. Nope. 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 I can summon Dharma, but that's a level 3 ability. This level 2 ability, activate Dharma. If Dharma is not in place, summon Dharma to your area and then activate her. And Dharma is McKitty, that has 1 health, but does some nasty damage. And it's 3 turns before I could summon Dharma again. Or, if you are not engaged, look at the top card of the encounter, then return it to the top or bottom. So, I had to restart this mission because I made so many mistakes. It's one currently set up on my table. We'll do it together. We'll do it together. I think I'm scared. I'm scared to do, so I'm so afraid of losing this game because if I double upgrade them, because if I don't get another soul bit and they go down, that's going to be bad. But upgrading them both would be so nice with 8. Ugh, I don't know. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my upgrade for Jian. So Jian, I'm going to upgrade her. So she's going to go to level 2. So I'm going to spend 4 for that. So it's basically twice the heroes. I'm going to spend 4 to upgrade. And she's now at 11 health. Sorry, she's 11. Good lord. This is what happens when I don't sleep. she has 8 health, 1 action, 1 fight action, 1 regular action, but 2 skills. So I get that. And I was fighting for like the entire hour I was at lunch. I was fighting with what 2 to get. She has 1 that removes body conditions. Just as an action, remove a body condition, but I think it's a 2-turn burn. Let me show you the one that it is. This one. Yeah, it's a 2-turn burn on it. It was this one. So it says as my action, my only action I have, remove 1 body condition and heal within range 1 within range 1. Heal 1 health to the target hero. So that poison nonsense can go away, right? So I was fighting with this one. FedEx just stopped. I got my 1976 season card for Stratomatic Baseball finally. I'll see you all sometime in the fall after I finish. Oh, congratulations, congratulations. So, and this one for her. This is a free action. So as a free action, perform an extra attack with my shield. That attack has the lightning bolt of knocking somebody down. So I was fighting between the 2 because I'm like, okay, there's conditions and then there's non-conditions. What can I do to it? And I settled on using Shield Mastery because 2 attacks is better than 1. And I've been craving for 2 attacks. Their leveling up dial is definitely something I've had to get used to. Yeah, the double-sided thing, which is weird. Yeah, I've had to get used to it too. So I settled on Shield Mastery because 2 attacks just sounds amazing. So basically I'm attack with my mace, then I attack with my shield. So that will be what I upgrade with, and that's a free action, and I'll pull the healing next. Next upgrade. Alright, so you're level 2, you're level 1. I really want to level you. What I'll do is if I get 1 soul shard, I will immediately level you and get Dharma. Okay, so that's the time phase. Everything goes through, so now it's our turn to act, right? So our turn to act. It will be... Let's let level 2e do it. So there's this up here, as well as the waypoint. Well, we got time, right, to do... And you can only move 3, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, which is fine. So let's move up here. We're going to flip this over. And this is... I'm going to roll a red die. And if I get a star, I get loot. If I get a lightning bolt, I get treasure. I got a lightning bolt. Treasure, treasure. So let's shuffle up the treasure deck. As you know, we shuffle for shenanigans around here, even when we take breaks for lunch. Yeah, I don't like the de-leveling either. I know I've heard a lot of people say that they don't do it. If it happens, they're just like, nope. Because that's annoying. Yeah, so I've heard people house ruling that they say nope. Alright, so let's see what treasure we got. I keep finding money. I want to spend it. give me items. So roll 2 reds and 2 blues. And for every hit, I get 10. So I have 1, 2, 3. So I get 30 crowns. Fistful of crowns, and then this gets discarded. 30 crowns. They would fall on the ground, but I'm going to free action pick them up. And 30 crowns. Okay. I'm flush with cash. Alright, so that'll do that. This will go away. So that was 1, 2, 3. And then that gets me right there to waypoint 1. Waypoint 1 goes to 3.1. Scattered between the table and the floor is a plethora of objects, mostly weapons and similar trappings. They are battered and old, yet still serviceable, and probably left here more from the crowd to enjoy than with any care for the gladiator's survival. I know. If this is the first time reading this paragraph, put in that area 1 treasure, and from the Emporium deck, if available, 1 healing potion, 1 bandage, 1 small bandage, and 1 dart. Okay, so 1 treasure is going in that area. And I just pull from the top of the treasure deck, and it is a bag. It gives me +1. You could keep up to 2 bag items. So a bag falls in that area. There is also 1 healing potion, 1 bandage, 1 small bandage, and 1 dart. So from the Emporium, 1 healing potion, 1 bandage, oh, that's the flip side. 1 bandage, 1 small bandage, and 1 dart. Alright. So let's take a look at these items that just dropped. So we've got, like you've seen before, we've got the bag. We've got the healing potion. Target hero heals 4 HP. We've got the bandages, which is target hero heals 4 HP and removes all body conditions. After use, instead of discarding this item, flip to the small bandage side. Then we've got small bandages, heal 2 and remove 1 body condition. That's a consumable. And then finally we have darts. So that's an attack within range 1 as an action, and reroll any dice as lethal. So here's how I'm going to play this out. Small bandages, well, let's put these down, and then I'll say what I'm going to do. So let's finish. Once per quest, each hero over this waypoint spends 1 action to draw and equip up to 2 item cards of their choice from this area and or from the stash deck. Cool. Cool. So I'm going to use my action to draw 2. Gian is going to take the heavy bandages because she takes a heck of a beating. And the bag is not a big deal. I can hold more with that. I can actually hold 3 items, and this takes up 0 slot. No, the bandages take up 1. The potion doesn't. I'm wondering if I should. I'm wondering if I should take the darts and let Artemis take the potions and the bandages. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the darts, and then so that's 2 items, and that's it. First time I really house rule. First time I really house rules much other than Catan was Gloomhaven. We made it so everyone got 1 extra turn after the scenario was over to try to collect the treasure chest. That's fair. That's fair. All right, that's waypoint 1. Cool. So that ends Gian's turn. Then comes the turn of Artemis. There's no enemy, so no encounter drawn. So Artemis is going to move into this zone, and Artemis is going to use her action to pick up the bandages and the potion. Cool. The potion and the bandage doesn't take up, and the small bandages doesn't take up any space, so all that's left is the bag, and I'm fine with that. That ends her turn. There's no encounters for anything to draw. So then we go to the event phase. So we draw the first event, which is story event 1. All right, it's time to kick the tires and light the fires. 3.2. A rousing symphony of scythers heralds the opening of the huge metal gate. The magical light burning in the braziers beyond the threshold nearly blinds the heroes, who are now improvised gladiators in a marble and sand arena. As they march into the stadium, the crowd roars, anticipating the forthcoming slaughter. The arena teems with beings from the merciless races of the Underreign, including animals and humanoids, but the most visible are the hobgremlins, similar in appearance to gremlins, but even more wicked, powerful, and cruel. For a small throne in the center of the terrace, an impeccably dressed, cursed elf knight. Rod on that? Nope, 3-9. There's an rod on 3-9. Cursed elf knight lounges amid a throng of cheering cursed elves. He rises languidly and recites the rules of the game. The loot treasure collecting rules in that game are done. Alright, so you will all fight today. Some of you will prevail, most will die. Your only option, if you wish to survive, is to become more merciless than your opponents. This is all that the sands of the Colosseum ask. Offer blood and death to honor Queen Aspidas. Prove your valor by killing your opponents and ripping the coins from their necks, because this is your only way to become legend. Let the fray begin! Place all heroes over locations A, B, and C. So that is here, here, or here. Each hero may decide their location. We might stand together here at B. I'm okay with oofta. We might go here. I think we'll start here. We'll start on that side. I think something's telling me to start on this side. Okay. Move the door and the magic lock to the other side of 17A. 17A. 17A? Oh, here. To the other side of 17A. Between 17A and 5A, which is right here. Open all spawn gates in play. Good golly. Okay. Each time an enemy dies, place 5 crowns near the event deck, representing the warrior coin of the story, not standard currency. I want my starting location next to the grog and ale stand. So each time an enemy dies, place 5 crowns near the event deck, representing the warrior coin of the story, not standard currency. If a gladiator hero is in the party, no, I'm an inquisitor. Place a 5 crown near the event deck to start. Okay, so we got to spawn all this nonsense because they're in line of view. So let's do it. This one is quest. What does that do? The quest shadow, we read 3/3 for when that's revealed. Right? Because we spawn enemies as they go. That makes sense. When you have line of sight, you spawn. So quest shadow. All the creatures in the arena look at you with killing intent. The only one who does not seem to care is a human. A veteran gladiator who, unlike all the others, bears no signs of slavery. He appears to be almost comfortable in this bloody environment. Possibly a powerful ally or a deadly enemy. Leave the quest shadow revealed on the map. If a hero enters the same area, go to 3.5. Okay. Then we will flip this one. That is a double spawn. So we're getting a tyrant lizard and a hobgremlin. So those are coming out. A tyrant lizard, a hobgremlin. Was there. And then finally, we have an elite. Awesome. An elite serpent. Sure, my day is going great. Great. An elite serpent that is going to get an enemy power. I was hoping I didn't have a double spawn either, but you come on. It's like you expect less of me. It's like you expect better of me, Adam. What's happening? It's a mini mosh pit. It's gonna be great. Alright, so what power are you in? What's the absolute worst case scenario? Canje won't draw that. Alright, so if an attack deals damage to this enemy, the attacker suffers 1 HP. Oof. So, how does that work? That's arcane. Oh, arcane spines. But how does that work with ranged attacks? Spines only works so for Diablo players. Spines only works for melee attacks. Ranged attacks doesn't trigger spines. Anyway, whatever. I just have to one-shot you, but you've got 9 stinking health. Okay. So, there we go. We got the worst case scenario possible. Cool, so they all spawn. That was the event. Goes on there. Everything's kicked open. Okay, there's a waypoint thing that's here that we could get to if we play around right enough. I'm worried about fighting this dude, so I'm not gonna mess with him just yet. I started fine. Okay, so that is the event. Then we go to the next time. So then we go to the next time. Nothing really much to do. I'm not gonna upgrade. I'm not gonna upgrade because this could get crazy. They're magical porcupine quills. So, okay. So it is my turn. And I think we're gonna have I should come over here and start clearing this house. I'm not going in that space. So Maces do reduce damage on this guy because it's blunt, but I get to attack him twice, which means I get to attack these scrubs twice. So I'm going to move 1, 2, right in that space. And, oh shoot, they would get, if I don't kill them, they have dominance. And they can automatically get a hit on me. So let's do what we do. For my action, I am shutting off that tyrant lizard's ability, shield. I'm shutting it down. Shutting down the shield. You don't have any way to redo. And then we are attacking. I'm going all out on this thing. We're attacking with the mace, and I'm actually going to flip this ability to add +1 damage to you. So right now I'm hitting you for 1. You have no armor. So, nope, not you, Zoom. So let's get over here. So I've got this. I got a lightning bolt that lets me re-roll a die. I'm gonna re-roll. Re-roll. Either one of these doesn't matter. It's another shield, so it failed. So I'm hitting you for 2 +1, 3. Okay, so I had to go away. I presume that Canje has contracted the 1 more quest this row. So I hit you for 3. So you've taken 3 damage of 5. And then I'm going to perform, and then I'm going to use my new ability, my perform an extra attack with my shield that with lightning inflicts knockdown. So my shield is this. I'm going to roll 2, 3, dead. So with lightning bolt, I'm going to re-roll this. Why not? 4. So I kill the tyrant lizard immediately. So the tyrant lizard is dead. More than enough to take you out, scrub. So let's discard that. You're dead. Dominance is no longer being had. And you give me 1 point, 1 soul point, which is all I needed to upgrade. So great work. That ends your turn. Okay. Alright, that's all I needed. So let's deal with the enemy phase now. The encounter. Let me reshuffle this. Reshuffle everything. I was trying to the other mission lasted a long time because I was like, if I get that done, I stream at 9. If I get that done by 11, I could stream this one. Which if I could get that done by 2, I could stream 1 more. So, but it looks like this might be a 2-dayer. We'll see. 5-coin token. Thank you. Yes, thank you. So I slayed that. I got 5 coins on the event. Thank you. Yeah, keep reminding me. This is how you miss this stuff, man. There's so much going on. Alright. Alright, so what are you doing? Activate no enemies. Shuffle the encounter deck with the discard pile, then discard this card. That's the first one that came out. Woot! Heck yeah! So no enemies activate, but let me check the Serpent's ability. Creeping Reptile ignores KO and poison. This enemy counts as 2 figures for controlling, dominating its area. It does not activate unless lethal 3. Jeez. Okay, Hobgoblin. Craven. If enemies control its area, this enemy defends with 2 blue. No enemies are controlling that area. The Tyrant in the time phase heals health, but it's dead. So none of them go. Nobody activates. Hooah! Artemis. Lock and load. So we're gonna attack this Hobgoblin. I am going to inflict critical on this Hobgoblin. So we got 1 crit, and it's not wounded, so my predatory instinct doesn't kick in. But let's see how a roll does against it. So we got 1 and a star, 1 and a star, 1 and a star, and a shield. Oh man, no lightning bolts. That hurts, but at least I got a crit on it. So let's see what the crit does. I got a crit on him. That's 3 damage to your 6. Wish I could have done more. This is pierce damage, so it would reduce that damage from 3 to 2, but the crit still happens, and then it shields for 1, so it's only going to take 1 damage. And the crit still happens. There we go. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. That's something good. Stun him. Stunned. Boom. So you are stunned, which means he can't do anything on his turn. Okay, but the attacks, there's 3 coming in. Because it's piercing, you negate 1, and then you negate another one with your armor. So therefore, you will take 1 damage. But you're stunned, my friend. Get that snake! Not yet. I have a plan. I have a plan. So now it is the enemy's turn. We'll draw on and do I have anything else left to do? Nope. So now it is the enemy's turn. Well, yeah, because I gotta wait for the time phase to get you ready. Okay, so the enemy's turn. Activate all green enemies. Okay, otherwise, so all green enemies are gonna activate. So you are stunned, so nobody cares what you think, but you are going to activate. So let's take a look at your card. You're going to attack the person with the most amount of wounds. Let me hide this counter until it's needed because it's getting in the way. All right. So it says if the victim is blinded in space 0, so no one's in space 0. 1 space away. No one's 1 space away. People are 2 spaces away. If there are 2+ heroes in the victim's area, attack them with spit. Otherwise, move to engage using venomous and attack with bite. So, they are 2 spaces away. So the victim is the one with the most amount of wounds. We're fine. So I'm gonna have it attack. I'm gonna have it attack Jian, and it's gonna be so attack them with spit. All right, so spit. Ooh, I don't want it to attack Jian. That would be bad. Actually, no, it's gonna attack. I didn't see blind. It's gonna attack Artemis. It's gonna attack Artemis. So with spit, it's gonna roll 2 reds, and on a lightning bolt, which it's probably gonna get, it's gonna inflict blind. So yep, there's that lightning bolt. So 2 damage, 3 damage, and blind. So I get to roll 2 blues for defense, and that's nothing. So I'm gonna get 3 damage on Artemis. It's half her freaking health. So 3 damage on Artemis and inflict blind. Alright, we'll talk about what blind does as soon as I find the... Here they are. As soon as I find these. So blind is inflicted on you. And it's not level 2 blind. It's level 1 blind. No, spit, just venom. No, it said spit, right? Did I read that right? It said 2 spaces away. If 2+ heroes in the victim's area, attack them with spit. Oh, otherwise move and bite. Yep, you're right. Sorry. My bad. So it would be bite. Okay, we need to redo this because it's 4 blues that you're rolling. So you'll move into Jian's area. I'm sorry, Artemis's area, and then you're gonna roll 4 blue dice. I don't remember. 4 blue dice. Thank you, Brian. Thank you for the super chat. remember the captain of the Titanic had a plan as well. So it's gonna be bite with lethal 3. This might kill her outright. This might just straight up kill her outright. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And I did get the lightning bolt, which is lethal 3. So that's 3 plus lethal. What the heck does lethal? Where's my reference card? Rule book. Lethal. Lethal 39. The lethal effect gives an unstoppable force to the hit of an attack. If the power of the item only says lethal, it means each hit of the attack gains the lethal effect. If a number is given such as lethal 1, 2, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super chat, Brian. Thank you so much. If a number is given such as lethal 1, 2, or 5, it means that only that number of hits are considered lethal. The remaining hits are normal. Okay, so you are lethal 3. So when we say lethal, though, it says that, what does that mean? That when an attack includes lethal hits, they should be resolved before normal hits. Each lethal hit skips step 3 and 4 of the defense stage because armor is ignored. And blue defense dice are not rolled against lethal. Normal shield results obtained with blue or equivalent powers cannot cancel lethal hits. So it just gets through. So it still hits me for 3. It's just that's how it does it with lethal instead of blind. Okay, that sucked. Okay, that was not good. That was not good. And then do they do anything else? Otherwise, move to engage, use Venomous, and then attack with Bite. Venomous says the next Bite attack inflicts critical and poison 1. Yay! So she's going to get critted. Alright. What's your crit? Your health goes down by 1. So I have 5 health, which means I have 2 health remaining before I die. and poison. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay. That ends the enemy phase. We go to the event phase, so we'll discard this event. And then we then go to the time phase. So this will be, yeah, that should help me. So from the poison, I'll take a damage going to 4. I have 1 health left. I'm going to then roll a die to save to see if the poison stays. It does, because I rolled a shield. Thank you. 2 power tokens, and it just used 1 for Venom. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for reminding me. Okay, so it has 1 left. All right. Then this does not, I'm not inflicted with blind, so that could go away. So time, that's that. This would flip back over. These 2 would flip back over for time. And what's left? If she dies, it isn't going to break my heart, but I'm not going to level you up because you're about to die. I think we need to do the plan and take out that hobgoblin dude, then we go all in on the snake. And you will be resurrected by that time. So let's finish that out. So that's time, everything's refreshed, everything's good. Then we do... Can free actions be performed even if it's not your turn? Or can free actions only be performed on your turn? A free action represents a very quick operation executed by a hero during their turn. Boom. So it can only be done during your turn. Asked and answered. So you might die, and I think I might be okay with that. Okay, so Our turn. We got to finish off this hob gremlin. Yes, Dom. Yes. The answer to that question is yes. So we're going to attack. We're going to have Jian go first because I want to kill this. I want to try to kill this hobgremlin, and then we'll do this. So I'm going to spend my action to shut down that shield, and then I'm going to attack with the mace. I'm going to deal 1 point of damage for free. I'm just going to straight up attack you. So I got the stun, and I got a reroll. Let's do the reroll. Yes! So I got a stun, so I stun you, and then I hit you for 1, 2. So you take 2 damage. There's no defense. You can't block pierce. So you're going to go to 3. And you're stunned. So take that, sucker. So you are stunned. Then I'm going to spend this to attack with my offhand. To bash the crap out of you while you're stunned. One, 2 lightning bolt to reroll because I've already stunned you. There we go. There's the 3. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 lightning bolts, but I've already stunned you, but you're dead anyway. That was 6. That's a total of 6 total to your health. You are out. I gain a soul gem. You drop 10 gold, which I will freely pick up. Happily pick up. For free. I've got so much money. Okay, I just want to go to town and spend it. So you are, and then I get the 5 for the event. I will have to catch the rest later as I must be off to work. All right. Take care. Thanks for joining, Brian. Take care. So put the 5 up there for killing this guy. He's dead. Then what can we do? We know she's gonna die, and I'm actually okay with it because it'll be her turn. She can move here. She can recall there and then be fine. Be fine next time round. So it will be to deal with what's coming. All right, so it is. That's it. It's encounter time. Activate all engaged enemies. So that means fun boys activating. So all engaged enemies, you are engaged, so you will attack. The person with the most damage, which is definitely you. It will be if the victim is blinded or enemies control its area, which the enemy does control the area. This counts as 2. This is 1, so it controls the area. Use constriction. Constriction. The victim suffers stun, and then, unless saved, suffers 3 health. So she's about to go down if she cannot survive. I actually don't want her to. I don't want you to save. Sorry, I fell out. Nope, but you save. So you are stunned. Okay, so you are stunned for a round. And stunned creatures... Constriction sucks. A stunned hero must skip their entire hero turn, forfeiting any kind of activity, including using reaction items, and powers, although passive powers still work. What's a passive power? I guess. Is a passive power a free action? Passive powers still work. Let's see what passive powers are. What is a passive power? Is it a free action? Is that just bad wording? I've never seen that word before. Looking in the index, there's nothing that says passive power. Is passive power... Does anyone know? Passive powers have the purple mask-like icon. I've never seen that icon. Be real with you. Purple mask. I've never seen that icon, so I'm assuming they're just stunned. I've never seen that. Alright, well, she's constricted, which means she's stunned. Alright, time to kill this crap. Let's go to the encounter. Because I don't know what that purple icon looks like. Is that the predatory instinct? Is that it? The infinity symbol? Yeah, it's the predatory instinct infinity symbol. Okay, alright. Okay. What do we got? Activate all M, you're the S. Otherwise, all heroes must shift one use dark power back one tick. It's not going to be my offhand attack. It'll be that. And you haven't used anything because you've been constricted, but the enemy does not activate, thank the maker. Okay, we're at new time. So I'm not going to level you because once again you're about to die, so let's switch to the event. Night. Read and apply the night event effects described. I'm no longer stunned because that was my lost a turn. Read and apply the night event effects described in the storybook. Shift all back one more time. All used ones. So now her really one is shifting to 3. Yuck. And this one shifts to 2. Alright, that sucked. Alright, so let's see what is happening in here. There is no night events that are happening in here right now. I never realized... Oh, it was the infinity symbol? Alright, so... that's not great for Gian, but that's really great for Artemis. So that will end that. What else am I doing? What else am I doing? I am... Oh, time, you would take 1 more damage, and then we need to do a check. See if you can save. You don't, so poison stays on. You had 5 health, which means that poison kills you, so you die. You switch to Ghost Soul form, which is the worst time for you to switch to Ghost Soul form. You drop everything in your bag, all your money. And what happens again if my character dies? Do I put 1 next to the event deck? Nope, just if heroes die, if enemies die. Okay. It does have a night event to read. 1 point. Oh, thank you. 1.3. 3.6 night event. The flickering flames in the arena dance even more brightly, augmented by the magical arts of the sorcerers. Fire and blood rouse the crowd even more as the roaring and screaming rise in intensity to become a thunder in the black night of the Underrain. Activate the most wounded enemy, or enemies in this case, in a tie. If the number of enemies in play is no more than half the number of heroes in play... No, we're good. Spawn 1 enemy. If there is 4 plus heroes, spawn 2 enemies instead. So, is no more than half. So that means if it's 0. So, nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, so that was the night event. We don't spawn anything. Alright. All right, so you're in Ghost Soul form. That was the knight that kicked. Shift everything. The time phase hit that, which killed me. I can't do anything this round. So since you're a ghost, who gives a crap? You're just gonna forfeit your turn basically to teleport here. So let's go ahead and begin the assault on this creature, shall we? I can't do a double attack on you because that knight card screwed me. How about that? There we go. How about that? Okay. Good. Okay. All right. Stupid snake. It would be a waste for you to go here because then the creature would get an encounter on me. So let Jian go first. The thing that sucks is that her abilities that would really hurt this creature. It's not a thing. Maybe I should run. I think I should run over here. This is a wall. So let's do 1, 2, 3 for waypoint 2. Until I get my abilities back. Waypoint 2 is 3, 4. 3, 4. Opposite to the cursed elf knight, a cursed elf female of incredible beauty captures the hero's attention. Why don't they say, like, dark elf? Okay. Although particularly obscured by the crowd, her hypnotic gaze transfixes the minds and empowers the bodies, if only for a brief moment. The arcane nature of the spell is clear to the hero, but the reason behind it is, for now, beyond comprehension. The active hero heals 1. Ooh. Heals 1 HP, which I'm at full health, but I gain +1 to fight, +1 to shield until the end of my next hero turn. So, okay. Now we're cooking with gasoline. +1 to fight, +1 to hit until the end of the next hero phase. Place 1 charge over this waypoint. Where are my charges? So place 1 charge over this waypoint. If there are 3 charges over this waypoint, read 314. Okay. All right. So, cool. I'm good with that. Get healing and get boosts in attack. So that's going to end my turn. I'm assuming these are walls, so it can't see me. So on the encounter phase, it can't see me. I'm not in range. I'm not in line of sight, so therefore it wouldn't draw. That's how I'm seeing that. That these are walls. That's why this is immovable, because I can't go into the fire. I gotta go around. That's how I'm seeing that as walls. Or am I wrong? Are those not walls? Walls. 14. I think that's a wall. It doesn't really outline it in the book, but I think it is. Okay. Or it would just move 2 towards me. I think those are impassable, but don't block line of sight. That would be if you put up the wall token. Gotcha. All right, so then the encounter phase, activate all. This is a strength enemy. So activate a strength enemy, which is the snake. I'm already a ghost, so I don't care. But you are going to come towards me with your plus because I am 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. Move up to 2 areas towards the closest hero. If engaged, attack with bite. Otherwise, attack the closest hero in line of sight within 2 areas with spit. 1, 2. I'm still not within 2 areas, so that's all you can do to me. Unless you could go here and spit at me. Makes no sense. That doesn't make sense. If it's impassable, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it like that because it's that thing confuses me. So I'm just gonna go there and that'll end the creature's turn because it's not making sense. All right, so then it's gonna be her turn. So you'll recall here, so you can spawn back in your next turn, and that will. And well, now you can move and spit with the encounter because you can see me. So activate all faith enemies. Otherwise, each enemy recharges 1 and heals 3 HP per, so 3 health. So you'll just get you'll get your recharge, so you're back up to 2. Your recharge. Then we go to the event phase. Spawn, how many heroes? 2 minus how many villains on the board? 1. Enemies for each area controlled by enemies. All heroes in that area suffer a KO. That's outnumbered, but that doesn't happen. We're just summoning an enemy, which is this bad boy. So you're popping in. And you're being summoned where? How does summoning work with multiple gates? Now, this is where the rules are very ambiguous. Spawn formulas for enemies. 18. Oh, spawn gates. 50. In addition to shadows, enemies can enter the battlefield from spawn gates. Each spawn gate is located inside an area and can be either open or closed based on whether it's. Each quest provides instructions on if and when to change the state of a spawn gate. In game terms, each time the game requires an enemy to spawn onto a map, the following steps must be done. The active player rolls 1 blue die to determine the open gate used, matching the die result with the spawn icon. Okay. That fell. Stargate. A pow. If the symbol is rolled, if the symbol roll is not present on the map or the matching spawn gate is closed, re-roll the die until it matches the existing. Draw the top card, the top enemy card of the deck, and assign it together with the related enemy scroll, following the instructions detailed. Place the enemy figure in the spawn gate area. Okay. Of course you would spawn there. So that's the event phase. Then we go to the next round, which is the time phase, which you get to, which we tick this, you tick the 2, you tick there. You then get to resummon yourself, spending 1 of these. Okay. All right, we're okay so far. We're okay. Then, that's it. So now it's our turn. Okay. You're gonna move 1, 2, pick up your stuff for free. Because we need the heals just in case things go off the rails. And then I'm going to spend an action to inflict crit on you, you big jerk. And then I'm going to shoot you. Take that, sucker. It's fascinating. All right, so I'm going to shoot you. I'm shooting the snake with 9 health. I got 1, 2, 3 with a lightning bolt, which will let me reroll this. I don't know why I keep rolling shields with these blues. All right, so predatory instinct doesn't kick because you haven't taken damage. This is piercing, so it doesn't dull the effect. You get to roll 2. You get to roll 2 blue dice, so I'm hitting you for 1, 2, 3 damage, and you get to roll 2 blue dice to defend. You take all 3 damage. And then spines hits, which I take 1 damage. Then I don't have any conditions on me, so I'm okay so far. Then I'm going to... That was my attack, my move, my free action, my attack. I'm done. Fini. So, then we go to the encounter. I really could use a miss right now. Activate all purple enemies. I don't have any purples, so then activate all highest rank enemies. Highest ranked enemy is the snake. So the snake is the highest ranked enemy, right? All highest rank enemies. This is why people say the game is complicated and why they get nervous, is because there's a lot of symbology. Enemy rank? Yes, ranked enemies. If anybody can help me out with this one, this will work. When the second copy of the same enemy card is drawn, same name and rank, assign it to the player who controls the first. Well, someone's getting back to magic. That's good. All enemies of the matching rank. This okay. So as the first enemy turn, if there is at least one enemy in play, the active player draws the top card. Card activates all of the enemies of rank. In games, there's usually either lots of symbology or lots of text. This one has both. The text is nothing. The symbology is what gets me. Rank. Just throw out a word and then you're like, I'm assuming the highest rank is all enemies of the matching rank, green, blue, red, or purple. All enemies of the matching fight style. So enemy ranks is what? Rank. As for the scroll, defines the rank of the enemy. Green lowest, blue, red, and purple is highest. So the highest rank is blue, which would be the blue creature. That's what it means. Got it. You activate. All right. So you are going to activate. Yours says, you're targeting the person with the most wounds, and you're going to use leap. If the victim is KO'd, use bite, attack with claws. So, Cyber Mage, when you... It's me, Kenny, just in case you want to know. Hey, Kenny, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. So... You're targeting the person with the most wounds. I'm gonna play like this until I read Cybermage until I read that article. Until I read that article on targeting, I'm gonna just keep going because I would need a full write-up on what the dev said. If you could copy and paste it potentially, but I'll fix it after this play, I promise. So move up to 2 towards the closest hero. If engaged, attack with claws, otherwise move 1. So, and then you would attack, which you would do anyway, with claw. So 1 hit, 2 red, and you knock off one of my shields, which I still have 1 shield left. And you get 2 lightning bolts, which do nothing. You do nothing to me. Oh, thank God. Okay, so that ends that turn. Then it is... That was Artemis's turn. Then it is your turn, Gian. I did post the link on the last video. Okay, cool. Thank you. I plan to look at it and pin it. So I really appreciate you doing that. Okay, so I don't have my double hit ability back yet, which really hamstrings me. But I do have an extra hit, and this goes away at the end of my next turn. So I might at the end of my turn, so I might as well use it right now. So let's use it now to... I want to kill that snake, but let's use it right now to attack you. That is hot, flaming garbage. I get 2 hits on you. I'll use my ability to shut down your armor, but I get 2 hits on you. And it's blunt, so therefore you don't reduce it. That is a hot, flaming pile of garbage. And I can't move because then you get a free swing at me. Wait, yeah, 2 hits including this, so that was 1 hit and then that. And that ends my turn. This goes away. Oh, okay. Enemy activation. Activate up to 2 enemies, so both of them are gonna activate. The one that's with me, if engaged with 2+ enemies, attack them with tail, otherwise attack with claws. So you're going to attack with claws. 1 hit, roll 2 of these. So you hit me for 3. You're knocking this shield off, so I have to roll 2 dice, and one's going to get through. All 3 are going to get through. Who are we kidding? Ah, I blocked 2. Okay, so I take 1 damage. Okay, so that's you. And then you. If the victim is blinded, nope, not 0. If you're 1 or 2 away. Yep, and you're focusing on the person with the most wounds. They're equal. I don't need to lose a level, and you can kill her all day long, so... And you're going to move to engage using Venomous and attack with Bite. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. She could die again. I'm okay with it. I just don't feel like losing levels. Okay, so... you're attacking with Bite, 4 of these, and you're doing Venomous. So you're going to use one of your charges to get a crit on me yet again. So let's see what you're doing. And poison. So you're doing 1, 2 damage with Bite, 3, and that's all 3 are lethal because you got a lightning bolt. And then it is... I lose 2 health, so I go to 3. So that happens, and then it's discarded. And then you inflict poison on me. Cool! Alright. And I think that ends my turn. Yeah, because you resurrected, went, got your stuff, shot the snake. You then went and hit, and I think the stupid snake heals. This is stupid. Whatever. The snake is gonna be invincible. Alright, yep. Snake's about to be invincible. So that ends that. We go to the event phase. Discard that event. Then we go to the time phase. I'm going to take 1 damage. Like I said, she's probably going to die a lot this round. And then I roll the save. I do not save. That's a shield, so that's hot garbage. It's whatever. So then what happens? So that's the time phase. Then we go back to heroes phases. You're about to die. Let's make this your final hurrah. Oh, these are supposed to flip. Turn, flip. Cool. So then I'm gonna inflict crit on you and see how you like it, you jerk. And then I'm gonna attack you with 1 and 3. So let's see how you like. Let's see how you like getting inflicted with crit. Big jerk face jerk. Oh, drop that by accident. Sorry. So I got doubles. I got triples and hits. So I'm gonna re-roll 1 die with one of them, which is this, and then the doubles I'm gonna crit you again. Ooh, there we go. And that inflicts another hit. So I re-rolled with that one, crit, and then that inflicts a hit. So the hit is 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 damage plus 2 crits. So let's see what the 2 crits are, and let's see how you like them. Jerk snake. You piss me off. So permanent reduce your damage. And what's the other crit? You ever like get a vendetta against an enemy in a game? Yeah, it just makes you mad. And blind. What are you? Ignores KO and poison. Okay. You're engaged, so shrewd would not happen. So you are blinded. Suck it. Okay, and then you. Where's your card? You roll 2 to save. That's 4 damage coming at you, and you roll 2 to save. You don't save any, so you're taking 4 damage. Oh, wait, sorry, you got a lightning bolt, so you save 1, so you're taking 3 damage. So you're going to go to 6. Take 6. I'm going to take a hit, which is 5 from spines. That is enough to make me happy. That is more than enough to make me happy. I'm going to use my free action. I wonder if this will be worth it. You pissed him off now. I used this instead of my focus to inflict crit. So I didn't use focus for that. But I'm thinking of using this potion. Or maybe the small bandages. If I use the small bandages, I can use that heal 2. But then there's the still potential that he's going to kill me. If I heal 4, I go down to... I just take 1 damage. And then I'll deal with what comes. So I think I'm going to do that, because this big snake is going to keep menacing me. So I'm going to use for free, I'm going to use the healing potion. Let's discard that. To heal 4. Going down to 1. And that ends my turn. Alright, so counter. Activate all blue enemies. We do have a blue enemy that will activate, so the snake will not. But the Chuckles here is going to activate. So you're going to claw me. Okay. So you're going to roll 2. And you got a lightning bolt, but that doesn't do anything. So it's 2 hits, plus 1, 3 hits, and you shut down my armor. So I can only try to do this. That will work. I block 1 with the shield when defending. So I take 2 damage, going to 3. Which is okay. That's okay. I'll end my turn there. That's okay. Alright. So that was you going first because you thought you were going to die. So you're done. Now it is Jan's turn. Well, now that I have everything I need to beat your brains in, let's go ahead and attack you with the mace. Straight up blunt instrument of destruction. I'm gonna spend my action to reduce your shield. 1, 2, 3. You have no shield. You're dead. I don't care about your life. So let's go ahead and put 5 coins. Where's my coin? Yeah, so 5 coins up here for the win. You are dead, and you drop 10 gold, which I will happily pick up. You discard that. That means the serpent is less than... Oh, no, the serpent's already in play, right? That's the serpent? Okay. So I think the other goblin dude is ready to come out. So that's my attack. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. I wish I had my action so I could throw something at that stupid snake, but I can't. So, let's see what happens. Activate all dex minions, otherwise all enemies and minions use their power. So that snake's power is lurking. Move to the closest open spawn gate area and heal 3 damage. You piece of crap. You'll move here. I don't want to move in that guy's space. But I have an archer that can shoot you. And then you're going to heal 3. You suck. Okay. That's that. And that ends... that ends our phase. We go to the next event. Story event 2. Story event 2 is 3.9. The sound of a horn heralds the entrance into the arena of new opponents, led by black dwarf clerics. Creatures with dark black skin. Well, it says black, but this says the errata is replace cursed dwarf enemy with black dwarf enemy in the first 2 bullet points of the paragraph. Okay. So, creatures with dark blue skin, so Duragar, darker souls, and blasphemous hearts. To make the show even more cruel, the long sharp blades protrude from the arena center and start a slow but lethal rotary motion, as if they were the blades of some grisly mill. Spawn 2 blue black dwarfs enemies. So where are we spawning them? Gotta reroll. That's not a gate. Spawning on the lightning gate where he is. 2 blue, 2 black, black dwarf. These 2. They both spawn here. First, they do protecting their. Sorry, jerk. 2 black dwarf. Take. Spawn them. It says to spawn them. Spawn the 2 blue black dwarf enemies. Take the blue black dwarf enemy card and shuffle it into the enemy deck. I don't understand. I can't. You told me to spawn them. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's wrong. So the verbiage on here is just all sorts of jacked up. Spawn the 2 blue cursed dwarf enemies and then take the blue cursed dwarf enemy card and shuffle it into the enemy deck. What? So how do I track the 2 blue ones? Oh, I see. One's coming in, one's coming. I see. I understand. That is confusing. That is very, very confusing. All right, so this one gets shuffled in. One of them, what's confusing about them? One of them has 1 blue mark, the other one has 2. So unless you knew to look for that, you would not know. Man, that's confusing. But so this one's out, but this one is in. Okay. Fire 2 tokens over locations B and C. Are you going to kill her again because of sheer nonsense? For locations. Yep. Yes, you are. She's going to immediately get burned. 1. Well, she can resurrect. 2. Okay. Spawn, amount of heroes 2, amount of enemies 2, so no, so we're not spawning anybody. In place 1 deadly hindrance overlay on location A. Deadly hindrance overlay. Okay. All characters in location A suffer 1 HP. From now on and until the quest ends, in each time phase, roll 2 red dice and move that deadly hindrance overlay to the next adjacent area in clockwise order and always avoiding the central area. So it's kind of like a blade going in a circle, I see, of the 1 A tile for each one of the hits rolled. Place another over the event deck as a reminder of this effect. I'm gonna die! Yay! Okay. Well, this will go on here, of course. Story effect 2. Okay. If the total number of tokens near the event deck are at least twice the number of heroes, go to 314. So I got to kill 1 more creature, and then we get to go to 3.11. Okay. So 1 more creature. That's funny. The blade's like going in a circle. All right, so that is the event phase. Then we go to the time phase. You would suffer damage from here. Then you got to roll your save. I keep rolling shield, so it stays. You don't suffer anything, but you do flip back over your ability. You flip back over your ability. And then we go to actions. You take the burn token because you enjoy getting burned because you're in a burn area. So you're gonna move 1, 2, and then I'm going to attack you. Stupid snake. Take the spines, but I don't care. I'm going to use this to make it lethal, because I would like making your life hell. Because you make my life hell, constantly. 2, 3, and I got a lightning, which I could use to reroll and make it a hit. I'm gonna reroll. 4. That's 4 damage. You have... You don't have any shielding. Nope, but you get to roll 2 defense die on 4 damage. You block 1, so you're going to take 3 damage. Take your 6 back. And I get hit for 1 for the spines. That's it. Enemy phase. Counter time. Activate all red enemies. Otherwise, activate all lowest rank enemies, which is that stupid green snake. So what are you going to do, you jerk? So stupid green snake is blinded, actually. Or blinded. Let's see what blinded does. That's for a hero. What happens when enemies are blinded? Enemy. As for hero blind, it says a blinded hero must attempt a save roll before any activity. If it succeeds, the activity can be performed normally. Otherwise, it fails, wasting the activity and any item discarded if consumable or power related. Hey, Steve, how's it going? I'm trying to figure out how blind works on an enemy, not an ally. How does blinded work on an enemy? Don't know. Because it says you have to roll a save, but enemies don't have saves. I think they do the plus ability on their card. Where does it say that? where does it say that? The effects of critical hits items are... and I did crit you. I forgot I crit you, so I got to pull from the crit bag. I forgot to do that. Here it is. A blinded enemy must roll a blue die before its activation. If a attack is rolled, if a hit is rolled, it will proceed with normal. Otherwise, the activation is wasted. With no other effects, blinded enemies need to roll the blue die listed above to perform reaction action. So I did hit you with a crit. I forgot that I spent that on you. I found it. So your crit is -1 or -1 health off your top health, so you're at 8 right now. And then you'll roll a blue die, and let's see what happens. Haha! Your turn is wasted. You rolled a shield. Alright, so that is Artemis's turn. It's Jian's turn. Really don't want to talk to that guy. Oh, actually, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4 because these areas are connected, so I don't have to talk to you. 1, 2, 3. Use my action to move here for 4. And then, shall we dance? So I will attack you. 1, 2, 3. This is what's called extreme prejudice. So 1, 2. I get to re-roll this. That's okay. So I do 2 damage with my mace, which is blunt. For you, blunt reduces it by 1, so I'm doing 1 damage. So you get to roll 2 to defend. You block it, so no damage. However, I am going to free action to react to that. To attack you once more. and I get 2, 3 damage, and that is piercing. Plus 1, so that's 4 damage. You get to roll 2. What you got, Chuckles? Nothing. You're dead. Bye. Bye-bye. So sorry to see you go. Not really. And you drop 10 gold, which I will pick up. And we put a 5 spotter right here, which is double the hero, so we advance the scenario with this awful creature dead. Okay. Just discarded. Alright, and let's go to Storybook. And it says, if the total number of coin tokens near the event deck are at least twice the number of heroes, go to 311. As a prize for the brutality of the fighting, and perhaps to escalate the conflict further, several items are tossed into the arena together with some perils. Roll a blue die and place a treasure over the indicated spawn space. The lightning space. Of course it is. And the treasure is... Oh. The treasure is... an aid potion. Ooh. Over there. Hey, look, that's where I am. Okay. Place 1 bag over each of the 2 other spawn spaces. So let's grab these. Yep. Okay. And that's it. The fight continues. So that was my attack with both. I wish I could have done... I wish I could have hit the other one with the shield. That's okay. I'm going to free action pick this up. And this is a reaction that I can use that aid potion on if I need to. So, cool. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Encounter. Activate 1 enemy of each rank. Well, there's only 1 enemy on the board, which is perfectly fine with me. That stupid snake is dead. So, you will activate. I did not grab your assault. Where did I put those? Black Dwarf. So, Black Dwarf. One of the Faith. Humanoid. You're going to target me. That's just how this works. Attack with hammer. If heroes dominate its area, move away 1. Otherwise, use Dark Blessing. So you're going to attack with hammer with Dark Blessing. Well, what's Dark Blessing? Dark Blessing. Until time phase, all enemies within 1 area gain +1/+1. Okay, so you're gaining what the lady gave me, what the lovely lady gave me. Then you're going to use hammer. You're going to roll 2 red. Wow. That's a heavy hit. 2 red and 2 blue. All right. Let's see what we're working with. So nothing, nothing, nothing. But then you got 2 lightning bolts, so that just hits for 2. Plus the 1 that you got for Dark Blessing, so 3. I got 1 armor, so therefore it's 1. I'm going to use my time free action thing to defend 2. So I blocked it all without having to roll anything. Cool. We're good. Nope, I have to roll 1 because it was 3 damage you did. And I rolled a shield, so I blocked it all. There we go. Fair and square. All right. Cool. That was Deanne's turn. Now it is Artemis's turn. And I'm going to use the aid potion as a reaction to the hit to heal 3. I'm fully healed. Potion's lost. Okay, so you, Artemis's turn. Artemis is going to wait. Artemis moved at the beginning of the round and attacked the snake, and then you moved over here to attack. So actually, we're done. We are done. That's it. Okay, so cool. So the spinning blades, I need to roll 2 red dice at the from now on until the quest ends in the time phase. At the time phase, so we are going to event phase, which will discard number 2, and then we get to the time phase. You're going to take a fire damage, yay, and a poison damage, even better. Fire goes away, poison stays unless I can save. And I finally saved. So poison goes away. Then we go to refresh. Then we go to so this is all time. So then we roll 2 red, and it says for every hit rolled, I would move it so it doesn't move. Cool. So you have magic armor. You have 2 magic armor, 1 regular armor. Okay, so I gotta hit you really hard for things to work out. Alright, so beginning of the round. Well, you need to get hit really hard. That's my job. So Gian's gonna go first. Should I go talk to that guy? I don't want to fight him. I feel like there's no other better time. Forgot to ask, is this just the base game? I added in the trait cards from the base game, but that's about it. From the expansion, but that's about it. Everything else is base. This is all base game you're seeing. So I'm really wondering if I should go talk to that guy. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Artemis will go first. 1, 2. Let's talk to this guy. So he is quest, right? Quest 3/3. Leave the quests revealed on the map. If a hero enters, go to 3/5. 3/5. Quest Shadow. As the hero approaches the gladiator, he sees an incoming threat. Behind the human, an enemy rapidly closes in, ready to bring his weapon down on the gladiator, possibly killing him in one undefended blow. So remember, we're doing the soul nature of I choose whatever the hell I want and not pay the price for it. So I'm gonna make an attempt to save the gladiator. 3/7. As expected, the enemy attack comes with strength and speed, too quick for any choice except for the hero to try to interpose himself between the blade and the gladiator. The active hero is attacked for 1 hit and 1/1. So that's 2 hits, 3 hits. And I am going to roll 2 dice to see how much I could defend. I got 2 shields, so I take 1 damage. And I gotta go soul form. I go down, but let's see what happens. If at least half of the damage has been defended without suffering, i.e. without suffering damage. What? If at least half of the hit has been defended, which is has, I blocked 2 of 3. What? What type of stupid wording is this? Without suffering damage is not at least half. That makes no sense. This is bad writing, and I'm gonna say that it's a success or whatever. Because this is stupid. If at least half of the attack has been defended, it was. And then it says, example, without suffering damage. How can you defeat at least half without suffering damage? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. So I defended half. So we're gonna go to 310 because that, and see if the wording here makes any sense to you all. If at least half of the hit has been defended, it was. And then it says without, i.e., example, without suffering damage. I'm assuming that means that that's an example of at least half. Whatever. Go to 310. The gladiator realizes what has just happened behind him. Turning, he thanks the hero for saving his life. My name is Proximo, and I am not a slave. I fight for glory. If fate is not against me, I will repay my debt. I swear on my battle brothers. He gestures towards a training terrace nearby where a band of gladiators watches. Then he adds, Brotherhood brings honor and respect for the worthy in the arena, which you have shown. If you seek the gladiators guild, go speak to them and bring the salute of those who are about to die. So the party gains 1 soul gem. Means I really need to level her up when she lives, when she comes back. Take note of the choice Quest 3 Brothers for future reference. Come on. Really? This is stupid. Can't use a pen right in this book. Here we go. So there should be a quest log that we can write in. Quest 3 Brothers. Right? Yep, for future reference. Okay. Notes from now on. Place waypoint 3 on location D. Where's location? Okay. Here. Remove the quest shadow of the quest, so that's gone. That's removed. And that's it. So I did go down, which means this falls. This is why I'm not leveling her. Oh, I had the characters in the wrong place, sorry. This is why I'm not leveling her. Okay. So she goes down. Not leveling her is great. So let's see about the other one. We're going to draw an encounter card. That's so crazy. Activate all enemies in full health, which would be that creature. Otherwise, all enemies use their power. Nope, you're activating your full health. And your Dark Blessing does what? Until the time phase, so that would have fallen off at the time phase. And then you are going to Dark Blessing again and attack me with the hammer. So that's 2 and 2. Okay, so you got, what do you got? So that's 2, 3. Oh, and that's it. So 3. Excuse me. I got 1 shield. You don't cut through shields. So I got 1 shield and I get to roll 2 dice. I get 1 block. So you hit me for 3. I block 2, so I take 1. All right. That ends her turn. Actually, no, it doesn't. I could have, once I went down, I could have done a recall to immediately go here as a free action. Okay, so now it is your turn. Well, I mean, you like to be tough. Let's go ahead and see how tough you are. I'm going to increase a hit by 1. Then I'm going to attack you. Let's see if I can roll well enough to make things worth it. Make things interesting. Alright, so you're going to take a stun to the face. You get to re-roll a die, which is going to be the shield. Sorry. Still a shield. So I hit you. So you take a stun, and I hit you for 2. You have 2 magic shielding. So does magic shielding regenerate, or is it a 1 and burn? Because if it regenerates, I'm never gonna kill this guy. Magic shielding. Magic shields 33. Precious items as well as enchanted or forged armors may provide magic shields identified by this icon. During the time phase, each equipped carried item with the icon restores all its magic shield to maximum value. Place the appropriate number of shield tokens on the item, a 2 for 2, whatever. As described in combat section, magic shield tokens must be discarded mandatorily to cancel hits while defending during step 2 of defense stage. So it knocks it off and then it regenerates at the beginning of the round. Gotcha. So that first attack knocked off your magic shield. So now all you've got left, dear friend, is your regular shield. Wait, I did 1, 2, 3. So and it's not arcane, so I knocked off your magic shield and the last one blocked by your shield. Then I'm going to use this as a free action to attack you, because all you got left is your shield. I'm going to bash you. So that's 2, 3 damage. Actually, I'm sorry. I would have used this. Remove that shield. I did not do that. I'll do it. So that would have been 1 damage last round because I removed your shield. And then I just did 3 damage, and you don't have a shield to do it for, so that's 4. So that's 4 damage total to you. You like them apples, and I bash you. Swing. No, I don't want Dark Bolt. You can stay there. I'm not going to bash you away. Alright, so that ends my turn. It is your turn. What do you got? Counter. Activate up to 3 enemies. Shuffle the encounter deck in the discard pile, and then discard this card. So you are going to... You've already got what you needed. Until time phase, all enemies within 1 area gain +1. So Dark Blessing is already kicked. You still have it, so you're just going to roll 2 and 2. So you're doing 2, 3, 4. I am +1, 5, so you're doing 5 damage to me. Oh wait, you would be at 3 because you had that stupid Dark Blessing shield. You'd actually be at 2 because of Dark Blessing. No, you'd be at 3. You'd have blocked the first one. I shut down the second. Well, you would have took 1 you would have blocked the first one completely, so you wouldn't have taken the 1 damage. And then, yeah, you'd be at 2. You'd be at 2. And then you're hitting me for 4. I got 1. Rolling 2 dice. 2 and then 3, so I take 1 damage. We can nickel and dime each other, my friend. And that ends it. Event phase. Is it at the event phase? No, it's at the time phase where it moves, right? At the time phase. Event phase. Let's see what's happening. Mother of God. Why would you put this? I'm not going to win this. 3 or less heroes spawn 1 nest. Spawn 1 nest at the star. Here we go with the huggers. Then each nest uses breeding. Here we go with the huggers. Breeding from the stupid nests that we thought we were away. We're going to roll a red die. Nothing spawns. Jeez. Okay. That was the event phase. Then we go to the time phase. You're going to use one of these to come back to life. I need to roll 2 of these. And this is going to move here. Blade moves. Then ready up time. And you got your magic shield back. And it's my turn. Okay. Okay. Oh, nests don't have this, right? Nests 6 health. 1 armor. Alright, well, we need to kill this guy. Pain in my neck. I also need to get to that. So we're going to have Jian go first. Going to increase her attack by 1 as a free action. He's going to shut down one of his armors, so he only has 1 armor now. Oh wait, at the time phase Dark Blessing falls off, so he has no armor now. Then I'm going to attack him. 2, 3. That's 3 damage incoming. 2 is blocked by the magic armor, but 1 gets through, so that goes to 3. Then I'm going to offhand you. Worst way possible. I get 1, 2, 3 with a lightning for a reroll. 4. I get 4 damage on you. You have no shield to block it. You have no magic, so that puts you at 7 damage. Stupid. And that is that. So, okay. Jesus. Oh, I'm supposed to reshuffle this. And then discard this card. Forgot to do that. This card's going to get discarded, and we're reshuffling this. Alright. Got 1 whole turn to do you 1 damage. And I aims to do you 1 damage. Whatever that looks like. I aim to do 1 damage to you. Alright. What are you doing? Activate all purple enemies, otherwise activate all highest ranked. The highest ranked is blue, so blue is going to activate. So you are going to get your stupid boost. I should have bashed you away. But no, you get Dark Blessing even if you do that. And you heal. No, thank you. So then you're going to attack me for 2 and 2. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 that you're hitting me for. I have 1. And I roll 2. So I block 2. I take 2. So I'm at 4. Okay. Then it's Artemis's turn. 1, 2, 3. Pick up your stuff. 4, 4. And then I'm going to shoot him. So I got all my stuff back. Right? It's here. 1, 2, 3. Pick up my stuff. 4. I'm actually there. Alright, so I'm actually going to be here. And we dominate the area, so I get +1 hit on you. And then I'm going to attack. You are hurt. I'm not going to make it a crit. Nope, 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 nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 1, 2 shield. Yep. So you're dead. If I kill you, you're gonna give me 2 of these. Nice. And you're gonna drop some loot. What loot are you dropping? You drop treasure. Hey, I like treasure. Treasure's nice. You drop raw scale insect scales, and I'll pick that up. Thanks. Feels good. Feels good in my pocket. So that gets discarded. And which means I bet you one of those is a trap. So you are dead. Bye. Nobody's gonna miss you. Okay. And then I have an action. Nope, I'm good. I'm good, so that ends your turn. And we're done. Encounter phase. There's no enemies to encounter. So the end of the enemy phase, I'm gonna roll a red, right, for the nest. Yep, a red. And a nasty critter spawns. And then the enemy phase is gonna move 1, 2, 3. Perfectly fine. That ends the event phase, the enemy phase. The event phase, this is gonna discard. That's gonna be there. Then the time phase. Then the time phase, we go to re-up abilities. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could just ping you from here. We're gonna re-up abilities. Nobody's suffering from anything. So then we deal with this thing. Roll 2 reds. Moving 1 again. So does anything in that zone get hurt? Did it kill that thing? All characters suffer 1 HP from now on until the quest ends. Each time time phase rolls, roll 2 dice to the next adjacent. Yep. Yep, so it kills this thing. The blades fly in and kill the minion. All characters take that damage. Enjoy, jerk. Okay. This is amazing. Then, I need to heal. So I'm going to, Gian's going to go first. I'm going to use the bandages to heal 4 and then flip over to these other bandages so I'm fully healed. And then I'm going to move 1, flip this over, and roll a die and hope to roll the star. Because I think I'm supposed to roll a red. Roll the star, so I get some loot. Instead of a trap. Hey, I got a treasure. Sweet. Treasure. Look at money. Look at the money. Roll 4 and 4. 1, 2, 3. I get 10 for each hit roll. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 70 gold. 50, 60, 70. And when I killed that guy, I would have gotten a thing on here for that. And I'll take all that money. This goes away, and then I go here for waypoint 3. Waypoint 3, 312. 312. From the training terrace, the Brotherhood gladiator is watching the fight. If Quest 3 Brotherhood was noted, go to 315. and their approval of the heroes for saving their brother is clear. A powerful ebony-skinned gladiator speaks with a thundering voice on behalf of the others. My name is Animaeus, and as chief of the Brotherhood, I welcome you. From now to the end of the games, Proximo will fight by your side, and should you be so brave as to survive, our blades will be at your service. Seek us in the guild barracks wherever you go. We will help you brother to brother. The party gains the Brotherhood Guild quest, which may be placed in the site building slot when visiting site sheet. So let's grab that. The Brotherhood quest. What is it called? The Brotherhood Guild quest. Venture. Another venture. I don't see it. I do not see the Brotherhood Guild quest. I'll have to look for it, but I have a Shadow's Den quest and an Arcane Council quest, but I don't see a Brotherhood Guild quest. Have y'all ever seen that one? I can look for it because I don't think it pertains to what's happening right now. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. So this will get discarded. Treasure. And I found it. Here it is. Party can hire the fighter as a companion. Take this card for the quest. Take this card from the quest deck until it dies by spending 50 gold per act. Once per round, one hero can spend one action to activate the companion. So that looks good. That's a nice quest. So we get that as a lovely, lovely quest that we're on. So it says the party gains the Brotherhood Guild quest card, which may be placed into a site building slot when visiting any site sheet. The party immediately used the fighter companion for free by placing the fighter companion figure in the arena of the active hero. Remove waypoint 3 from the quest. Fighter companion. Let's see what that is. There you are. Fighter companion. So we got ourselves a friend. So this is the fighter companion. He has 1 health. Soul rank plus act. So 1. 2. He has 2 health, 3 movement, and he has Retarius. His attack inflicts -1 shield and -1 attack until time phase. Slash will do that, which is great. So that is ours, and he's going to Jian's side. Cool. I will be right back. We'll be right back. Hey, all right, we're back. So, okay, hey Greg, what's going on? All right, so we've got a lot of money, but I need to get out of here. Um, so that was Jian finishing her turn. Um, We got a companion for her to move with, but that's all we got. Okay, then Artemis, there's no encounters, so nothing's going to happen. Then Artemis's turn. She 1, 2, 3, 4, so she's just going to shoot that thing. And it can't take bodily stuff, so it's just going to be a regular shot. So inflicting crit won't do anything. 1, and I get to re-roll a die. Oh, just 1. And it has an armor, so nothing. And that ends the turn. Enemy turn. Yep, another one's coming out. End of enemy turn. 1, 2, 3. It's in the blade, so it dies. Why? Why would it do that? Sure. So it dies. Then, that's it. Event phase. Well, sorry, it would have been the event phase. The end of the event phase is when it would do that. Day. It is daytime, so night is replaced by day. Read and apply the day effects. There is only a night effect. There is no day effect. So no day is there. But we need to shift, but nobody stuff is wasted, so we're okay. So it doesn't shift, but it's daytime. Well, daytime, all misses remove hits, but daytime get to reroll fail saves. So plus and plus. Okay. I mean, what do I do? Do I just churn? Let me roll 2. I don't know what I need to do. I've cleared the arena. This is gonna move 1 here. That's it. I'm not sure what my mission is. What am I supposed to do? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Something will tell me to trigger. Something will trigger and tell me what to do. Alright, so I'm doing pretty good so far. That moved. That was time. It's our turn again. Artemis is gonna go again. So let's let Artemis go again. 1 and 3. I'll focus to make it a 1 hit. So 2, 3, 4, 5 with a focus. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and I get that other lightning to re-roll. So 5. You didn't take any damage, so that doesn't count. It'll make me a plus focus 6, -1 because it's daytime for rolling that, so it's 5. You have 4, so you take 4 damage with your shield. There we go. Simple enough. No encounter. Don't need to draw any. So then, you will move 1. 1, 2. Right there. That's it. Alright. Enemy phase. Okay, I'll roll another one since you want to hide. Nothing pops out. Nothing pops out. So that's the end of that. Event phase. Story event 3. Okay, story event 3 is 316. 316. The bloody show reaches a peak when one of the heavy metal gates of the arena is lifted by the strength of a single arm, attached to a colossal battle-scarred minotaur, good lord, with bloodshot eyes and bearing a blood-stained battle axe. No. The adrenaline explodes in the crowd as the roar becomes deafening. The heroes know all too well the creature will not stop as long as the pulsating veins in its bull-like neck feed its homicidal fury. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we're gonna spawn the red minotaur and activate it. These books are getting in my way. Put you over here. I don't need this page anymore because I just used it. Yeah, that's this guy. Yeah. Big fun. This guy's all about, he's all about that base. He looks fun. He looks happy to see me. So where's he spawning? Or did it just say spawn? Just spawn. Well, I wonder where he will spawn. Oh, look! I'm so surprised. And activate him. So let's deal with that, and then I'll read the rest. I'm so surprised that he spawned on our space. I am shocked. You can see the shocked look on my face. Bastard's got 14 health. Jesus. So he counts for 3, which means he's dominating the space that he's in. Oh, that's on that's for reactionary purposes. He's got 1 shield. He rolls 2 to defend, and then he is just a beast. Okay. So. When we get to the time phase, I will deal, but he will activate. So his activation is, if engaged with 2+ heroes, use Bull Stomp and Rush, then attack with a battle axe. Yay! So let's see all the pain that is coming to me. So Bull Stomp first. Attack all heroes in this area with 3 and bash, then on less save, each area is knocked down. So we're about to take, so he hits us for 3. Sure. I get to roll 2 dice for Gian. I block once, so I take 1 damage because I had 1 shield. And then bash. I don't know where you're going to knock me with bash, but I'll look that up. Then on less save, you're going to knock my behind down. Well, it's daytime, so let's see how we roll. Hey, I got a star I saved. So let's see how enemies handle bash. Where are you throwing me? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt. The bash effect forces the defender of an attack to move back 1 area from its current position. If the bash effect is related to an attack, the attack is resolved normally, even if the defender is no longer in the original area due to bash. Move back means moving in the direction where the defender came from. Well, you came out the gate, so you get to tell me, so throw me there. And you don't knock me down. So that's... Because you said you were going to do Bull Stomp and then Rush. Are you kidding me? This creature's powering up on its first move. So then it's going to hit me. I get to roll 2 more dice for Artemis. I don't block crap. I take 3 damage. I'm going to get shoved, and I need to save, which I won't. Told you. So I am knocked down over here. Cool. Actually, I'm going to put you out here. That's just stupid what's about to happen. Then you are going to rush. So your rush says, move to engage its next attack. Move to engage. Its next attack deals +1, -1 armor for each enemy, for each area it enters. So you move to engage, and it's just going to be +1, -1. Cool. Then, oh, we're not done. Then it's going to attack with battle axe. Are you kidding me? So I'm about to lose a level, no matter what. So let's see how much levels I'm going to lose. So it's rolling 4 blues. And of course it got break. Why wouldn't it? So 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 damage with break. What is break? Why? Why would they put this? Each break token permanently reduces the armor value by 1. The value is 0 because already broken. Because the defender offers no armor value, the character suffers 1 damage. So you permanently shatter my armor when you came out. Wow, this is thematic. So permanent break. Cool. I have no armor left. Sweet. And you hit me for 3 plus 2, 5. Cool, 5 damage. Cool. I block 1, so 4 damage, so I'm going to 5. Okay. Anything else you would like to do to me while you're playing? Nope, that's it. Oh wait, you get +1 for the attack, so that's actually 6. So there you go. I'm almost dead. I am almost dead. Sweet. I love it. I love every minute of it. Okay. That was all the event. That was the event phase. Now the time phase. Freaking ridiculous. This is so stupid. So the time phase, nothing to refresh. Everybody's good to go. I could level you up, which I will. So let's pull this down to 4. And at the time phase, you're going to level up to level 2. You're going up to 7 health. You get an extra skill. Where did I put your skills? I thought I put them somewhere. You know. Yeah, I put them somewhere. Not here. What's the problem with these tiny cards? Just make big cards. Let's see. Are they here? No, these are quests. These are all quests. I've lost the ability cards for my character. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Got them. Yeah, this is them. Okay, so I could give you Dharma. But I have to spend an action to use Dharma. I think it's probably best I'm gonna grab Dharma. So I'm gonna grab Dharma as my companion. So as my fight action, I could activate Dharma. If Dharma's not summoned, activate her, and then get the work. Okay. My turn. This is just ridiculous. This guy's insane. Alright, well, I need to spend this to heal too. Go down to 4. Spending that. That's gone. And then I'm going to raise my attack by 1 to hit you as best as I can. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't get no better than that. I can actually try to re-roll this red die to see if I can make it a 5. But it's 4 plus 1, 5. You block 1, so you're gonna roll 2 dice on a 5 to see how you do. You block 2, so you're gonna take you're going to block 3 total on a 5, so you're going to take 2 damage only. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill this guy. Alright. Then I'm going to offhand hit you. I'm going to activate my fighter for sure. Yep. I'm going to use slash to do that. So 1. You block it. But I bash you. Oh, you take 1 damage, so it's 2. You block 1, but you roll 2 dice. You don't... Yes, you do. You block both, but you get bashed. Back it up, Chico. And then, it says I have to use... The party may immediately use the fighter companion for free by placing a fighter companion in the area. So my fighter companion is going to fight with me. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out, my friend. So you're going to move into his space where he is. Fighter companion. So you're going to move into his space. Then you're going to attack him for 1 die. Act damage times X. X is the soul rank. Sure, so I'm only gonna roll 1 die. I got a shield. Thanks, chump, for nothing. So I'm only hitting you for 1. You easily bat away. Well, I reduce your shield, so you do get to roll. But you block both. But I did reduce... Retalius did reduce your attack by 1. So you could ease up on that. So your attack is a -1. And your shield is a -1. Until the time phase, which means Artemis has a chance. So you're gonna you're gonna go activate all blue enemies. All engaged enemies perform an attack with their weapon. Your weapon is the battle axe. You're gonna kill this guy, but that's okay. That's why he's there. The party can hire the fighter as a companion. Take this card for the quest until it dies by spending 50 gold per act. Once per round, one hero can spend 1 action to activate the companion. But I could do it for free on this one. Okay, that's a quest. Sure. So you're gonna attack him, which is perfectly fine. I'm fine with you attacking with your main hand weapon. So it's 4 blues. You're pretty much gonna guarantee you kill this guy. 1, 2, and break, so you kill him. Oh, -1. So 1 plus 2, 3, so you kill him. He's out. He is gone until we can summon him again by a quest. Okay. Then my turn, I'm going to spend the stand up. I thought I killed you. I'm going to move 1 here. Hold that thing. Actually, I'm going to move 1, 2, I'm going to move 1 here. If 1 jumps on you, I don't care. And then you are going to... I'm going to crit on you. You have damage on you, so this could work. I'll do 1 and 3. Maybe. It might work. So I got this SNS, which is a +1, 2, 3. So that's 3. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Somebody kept ringing my doorbell. I don't know why. Okay. All right. So I did 1, 2, 3 plus crit. So the crit's happening. Okay, so you get a crit. You're going to lose 1 health. Can't block that. So you go to 3 of 14. Okay, so now I'm hitting you for 3. Your shield is down. So you roll 2 blue. You block 1, 2 of the 3, so you take 1 going to 4. This is bad. If the enemy is wounded for at least half of its total HP or more for the first time, it gains bull stomp. Okay. All right, but you're not halfway there. You've got 10 health left. I need to get you to 7 for that to work. Okay, let's see what happens. Activate up to 2 enemies. So here he comes. He's going to target the person with the least amount of wounds, which is Artemis. If there are no other heroes in the victim's area, use Rush. Otherwise, move and engage and attack with horns. So, I'm going to use Rush. Rush says move to engage. Its next attack inflicts +1, -1 for each area it entered. So 1, 2. And then it's going to attack with horns. Jesus. Lord. I can't kill this thing. So it hits just for 3. +1 +1 for 5. I block 2. So I block 2 plus a lightning 3. I take 2 damage going to 5. Jeez. And that ends Artemis's turn. How the hell am I going to beat this thing? Then, event phase. So this would discard. And we'll see what happens with you. Roll a die. Nothing spawns. It's just a really rude Wicket of the Mist face. Then I thought I killed you. Oh, you had 5 damage on you. That's why. Why did I move it off? You had 5 damage on you. Okay. Didn't kill you. Okay, so time phase. Re-up. Re-up, re-up. Roll for the movement of this silly thing. I need to get that bull in that. So it's moving 2, 1, 2. She's going to move, and I'm going to try to bash him into that. If I can do that, he can take some damage. And I think that's the way to do it, is I have to kite him through all this nonsense. Okay, a straight up fight I'm not going to win. But a kite I can. So let's do this. You're going to go first. 1, 2, 3. You are going to attack him with the mace. 1 and 3. I'm probably making a ton of mistakes. I'm sorry. I'm so like, this is a lot. Oh, God. He just blocks that right out. Time phase would have gotten rid of this. He blocks it right out. So So then I'm going to use my action to hit you because I need to bash you into that fire. 2, so that's 3 total. You're rolling 2 blues. You don't block anything. You have 1 shield. You're going to take 2 damage. Takes you to 6. You're still not halfway yet, but you get bashed into the fire, which will hit you 1 damage of 7. You're not immune to bash. Yep. Okay. And I'm going to flip this to get a +1 to armor. So that negates this for at least a round. So I have an armor. Anything else I can do? Still have my action because I can focus. I'm going to throw these darts at you. Actually, no, I'm going to throw the darts at this. Nope, can't. Has to be 1 space away. I'm going to throw the darts at you, which would gain lethal. Just 1 and 1, it isn't much. Ooh, it's not bad. So that's 3. That's just a straight up 3. You get to roll 2 against it. Block 1, 2, so you're going to take 1 damage. That puts you halfway. All right, so what happens when you go halfway? If this enemy is wounded for at least half of its total HP or more for the first time, it gains +1 something. What does this symbol mean? It gains +1 that. What is that? Bull Stomp nothing he has a charge. So what does that mean? Our refresh? What does that mean? I remotely know what that means. Right, on Raging Bull. And that's not that, like, the green screen isn't cutting it out. That's the color. Does anybody know? Because I don't know what that means. Enemy. I think we're about to lose right now anyway. If that means that he's gonna immediately attack with Bull Stomp, we lost. Most enemies spawn with additional random powers. Oh, it's a power. He gains a power. Ah. He gains an enemy power. That's what it means. So as soon as he does that, he gains an enemy power. Well, damn. Skirmisher. This guy just got harder to kill. He just got harder to kill. Skirmisher. When defending, he rolls an extra blue die, and if he rolls that, he defends again. He adds an extra defense. Okay. Please don't do anything. Yep, so he's activating. So he's gonna attack the hero with the. So he's gonna attack her, Jian. Luckily, it's just one strike with horns. So it's two, and so it's just two reds. I think she's dead. Yeah, she's dead. There's no way she could defend against that, but she got a crit, which now she has no armor permanently. And so that's 3 plus 2, 5, and she's only rolling 2 dice. Yeah, she's dead. She goes down, she goes to go soul form. All her money. And I'm going to pick up my money, so I'm just going to put all this stuff off the card, because moving it back and forth is getting annoying. So she goes to go soul form. That ends that. Okay. She'll immediately free action recall. She can pop back up. And she will lose a level. Which means she loses an ability. I'll lose Anomius Word. That's gone. Okay. Then event phase. Divine Touch. Based on the active hero soul. One enemy because of our soul being dark, being chaos, one enemy suffers critical. A little bit. Every little bit helps. You suffer 1 more damage. And it goes away. Need to stun you. Okay. So then we'll see if a creature spawns. It does. At the end of the event phase, hop. Then that is the end of the event phase for you, right? For those. Where are you, you little jerks? At the end of the enemy phase, each venom, so that's if it spawns. At the end of the event phase, oh. So the enemy phase, nope, I rolled at the end of the enemy phase. At the beginning of the enemy phase, I rolled. At the end of the enemy phase, it would move and then hop on me. And then the end of the event phase, it would poison me. And go away. Okay. So, cool. Time. You take 6 damage. You have 7 health, so you're about to die. See if you can save. You saved, so poison falls off. You're going to spend 1 of these to come back to life. We're going to roll 2 red dice to see where this thing moves. It's going to move 1 here. Then there's no point in leveling up in this fight. I got really great numbers, but I'm losing everything. So everything is here. Need 5 more damage on you. Re-up these stuff. 5 more damage on you. I mean, the only thing I could think to do is strike, but that's just kind of what it's got to be. 1, 2. And you're going to attack. 1, 2. One, 2, and I have to re-roll a die. Let me re-roll you. That's 2. And you get to roll 2. You automatically have 1. Actually, I'm going to spend my act to shut that 1 down. But it didn't matter. You blocked it all. So then I'm going to use my free action. I can't kill this guy with this nonsense. So once again 2, and I get to... Nope, that doesn't do anything. So it is just a straight 2 with a bash, which I'm going to knock into the flame. But let's see if you can dodge it. Yep, you more than happily do it, but I still bash you into the flame. You'll take a damage, going to 4. So you're at 10, so you have 4 health left. Then you're going to react to everything I just did. Activate all green enemies, otherwise all enemies attack the closest hero in line of sight with your offhand. So your offhand is horns. So attack the closest hero in line of sight with your offhand. That means you would have to move. Doesn't make sense. Or maybe you don't move and you just kind of like horn hit me. I don't. With the least amount of wounds, BGN. Rolling 2 reds. Why the hell not? Nothing. So 2 damage and nothing. Okay, so I defend with 2. 1, 2. Block it all. Sweet. Okay. You, my dear, are moving. You are going to move 1, 2, and then you're going to shoot him. You're going to crit him, too. Yeah, because that's going to cost that action. So, 1, 2, 3. Let's see how we do. So that's 1, 2, 3. I need something that does something with stars, because that's all I keep rolling, or with shields or something. So that's 3 with a crit, so the crit's going to go through first. And the crit is you can't use... Oh, that shuts down any break you have. So 3, and you're going to roll 2 dice. You block 1, but you take 2... sorry. Yeah, your shield's off from what she did. So you block 1, you take 2. So you're at 12. Oh my god, I'm so close. And that is all I can do this round. Yep. So what are you doing? Activate all red enemies. So you're about to activate. So you're definitely about to activate. So if no other heroes in the victim, if there's no other hero in the victim's area, use rush and then attack with horns. You're going to move 1 powering up, and then you're going to use horns, rolling 4 blues. Sorry, 2 reds. So you'll be doing +3 damage. No crits. You can't crit. I shut it off. So 4 damage. Defend with 2. I blocked 1, 1. So that's 4, 2 damage to come into me. Because I shut off your crits. You can't use those lightning bolt. You can't leech your lightning bolt ability. Cool. Cool. I might have done this so wrong. Please forgive me. I'm panicking right now. So that ends that. So then it is the event phase. At the beginning of the event phase, we're going to roll a die. One of these creatures pops in. And then move and attach on a Gian. And then at the event phase, this gets discarded. And we're at the time phase. This is going to poison you. At the end of the event, it'll poison you. At the beginning of the time phase, you'll take a damage, and then you got to roll a save, and you get to reroll because it's daytime, but I got the star, so it's gone. So then re-up these. Gotta take him out. I got 2 damage to do to you, man. And you've got 1 shield. and potential more. Okay. And you're supposed to be rolling an extra die. I forgot to roll the extra die, sorry. So this actually would have been back to 5. Sorry, I forgot about that. Okay. Alright, so now, so I have to do 3 damage to you. Somehow. Alright, well, Gian's going to go first and give it her best shot. She is going to attack. This is all I got in me. 1, 2, and stun. Oh. Damn, Skippy, I'm using stun. 1, 2, and stun. So you are stunned, and you can be stunned. Big bastard. Then, so that's 2. You have 1 shield. Sorry, I forgot to use my action to shut that down. So it's 2 straight up. So you get to roll 2, 3 dice to defend. And then this is a shield. So you just take 1 damage. So now you go to 12. And then I'm gonna free action throw my dice across the room. Free action. Attack. Lightning bolts also inflict KO. Oh yeah. So 1 and 2. That's a bash. So you'll roll to defend, but your thing blocks it, but the bash still hits. Pow! You'll take a damage. The fire. Then I will stand here and take whatever it is you're about to do to me. You're gonna recharge. Wait, activate faith enemies. Otherwise, each enemy recharges 1 and heals 3. No! He's back down to 10. I'm not. Screw this. Alright, so I'm gonna inflict crit on you with my action, and then I'm gonna shoot you 1 with 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got a bunch of stars that I can't do anything with, but it's 4. You're gonna roll 3 dice to defend. 1. So you're gonna take 3 damage. So you're back to where you were before. At least I did that. Jeez. Stupid crap. And I inflicted crit. This is me being angry. So -1 armor, so your armor's permanently off. Okay, good. So no crits, no armor. All right. Then you will react. You're going to use your power. All enemies and minions use their power. So the nest power is vapors. All creatures in its area are attacked. No one's in its area. Your power is bull stomp. Attack all heroes in its area with 3 damage. Bash. So no one's in its area. Bash. Bash. Gigantic Raging Bull. Rush. Bull Stomp. Oh, Bash. Knock. But no one's in its area. Then unless save, each attacked hero suffers KO. Yep, so I'm not even in your area, so I don't care about your life. Okay, so good. For both of those, nothing happens. That ends the turn. Beginning of the event phase. Nothing summons. Then, whatever the hell's gonna happen here. Till the end. Activate each enemy wounded for at least half of its HP. All enemies at full health use their ability. Cool! Sure, why the heck not? So you're gonna activate. You're just gonna do what you're gonna do. Activate each enemy. Because that's all I can do. I'd like for you to at least give me a chance to win. Okay. You're going to rush. Then you're going to horns. And that is 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Six damage. I'm down. Nothing I could do about that. I think I didn't pick up anything of mine. In the time phase, I have to be at a shrine, so I can't do anything. Only on my action I could use free actions. While in ghost form, you may only use 3. Yeah, this is pretty much it. I can't hit this guy for 3, so whatever. So let's see where the wheel moves, because that just happened. The wheel's gonna move here. It's up to Artemis to stay alive. Artemis has to stay alive for 1 round. Okay. Because if you use rush, move to engage, and then you're just gonna beat the crap out of me. Yeah. I can't win this fight. Artemis has to hit him for what is it, 12, 13 for 1 damage. Artemis has to hit him for 1 damage. If she can't do that, I'm dead, and I lost the fight. So here we go. Top of the round. Let's re-up. You are going to recall to the portal. And then Artemis is going to... First thing she's going to do is she's going to crit to see if I can at least reluctantly do something. Then she's going to attack. I just need to hit it for 1 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 5 damage. I've knocked off its armor, so all it's doing is rolling for defense. And that's 5 damage. It's rolling 3 blues for 5 damage. 1 plus that 2. I killed it. Oh my god, I killed it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I killed it. Oh my goodness. Resume play until the red minotaur dies, then 317. What the actual hell? I did 5 damage and a crit. What was the crit? There was no way I should have won that. -2 health, which would have killed it. The crit would have killed it, if anything else. Oh my gosh. Okay. My eyes hurt. My eyes hurt. The fight reaches its brutal end when the hero's deadly blow beheads the minotaur. As the bullhead rolls onto the sand, a stunned silence descends over the arena. But an instant later, the crowd thunders in delight. Moments later, the roar melts into screams of terror as one of the braziers explodes and the sorceress flames start a violent, uncontrolled fire. The nature of the accident becomes clear to the heroes when, in their minds, a female voice urges, "Time to run away. Reach the altar, and you will find my servant waiting for you. Remove the red minotaur from the quest and resume play until all heroes are located on the shrine. Then go to 318. Mother of God. Okay. So that happened. And we need to see if this thing spawns. It's going to spawn 1. That one's going to move 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then time, we'll discard that. Brush up. You're going to use a soul point. Come back to life, please. Please. And then They don't move until the event phase, not the enemy phase. You're right. What does it say for you? At the end of each enemy turn, it would move. I need to get my stuff and get out. I don't want to leave without it, so you're just going to have to take the damage. I am so sorry and lose your level. I am so sorry. So, Gian's going to go first. 1, 2, pick our sort of stuff. 3, and then use her action to move back 4. You're going to get jumped on. And then you're going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 here. We didn't hit the event phase, so maybe it's okay. 318. Among the commotion, the heroes reach the altar and find the servant as promised. Who speaks? Glory to you, my name is Juva, humble slave of the Princess Saloon, the elven dame with moon eyes. As you are probably aware, she has great plans for you, but first you must follow me without question. Rewards. The party gain... Oh, and I need to gain the loot from this. The party gains all loot, all money located near the event deck. They are now considered standard coins. Okay, so I gain all... So the party gains all this. Next, travel to the Underrain map to the Colosseum dungeon. Okay, so this is not something horrible, and I could actually spend money. But I get those rewards. I got my stuff back. This ended, so this thing would have never procced on the event. So I don't die, so I keep my level. And for the Minotaur, for killing him, I get a treasure. What the hell? The ring of the rings, permanent curse. Enemies always count you as the preferred victim. As a free action, once per quest, if you discard 1 soul point until time phase, you cannot be directly targeted by enemies. I don't want this. Anyway, what else? I would have had to have picked it up. I don't want it. Then we get the loot bag. He drops a loot bag, which when I moved into that area to pick up my stuff, I definitely would have picked that up. So 25 bucks. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's what I would have picked up when I got my stuff from dying. And then also 4. I guess 6. I go up to 6 soul points. Where I definitely will upgrade you back. I want that ability back. This time I'm going to take the healing stuff, but I don't want that ring. I would not pick it up. You let that ring just sit there as we get the hell out of here. We've got a lot of money. So let's find out where we're going. So we're travel in the Underrain map to the Colosseum dungeon. So 019. Colosseum dungeon. Juba the slave speaks to the party, indicating the desecrated statue of the 3 gods. Move the statue and break through the floor beneath. Make haste. The party gains 5 time. Oh, I have so much things I want to do. Just point me to a town, please. Y'all are gonna see me upgrade by like never before. So 2, 4, 5. So we've already got 3. We already got 2, 3. I'll put this one back. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 times so far. Okay. Take wound tokens equal to 3 HP per hero and place them near the booklet. What? Each hero must perform a single attack with one of its weapons or powers. This attack cannot be focused. Doesn't cause cooldown. Okay, so sure. One, 2, and... Okay, so it says each hero must perform a single attack with one of their weapons or powers. This attack cannot be focused, doesn't cause cooldown, and can't be modified by any other effect. I don't follow, but I did 3 damage. So what? After each attack, remove out 1 HP token for each hit. Okay. And then the next attack. Just 1. If at the end of all attacks there are still wound tokens near the booklet, go to 21. Several blows later, the floors collapse, revealing the entrance to an underground passage. Remove the remaining HP tokens near the booklet. The party loses 1 time. Go to 222. The slave speaks hurriedly, obviously fearful of discovery. This dungeon leads to the gates of the town of Amor, where you will receive further instructions from my mistress. I played my part. Now it's up to you to stay alive. As he walks back to the stands, Juba turns and speaks once more. Time is your best ally. Do not waste. The guards have already begun hunting you. What are you waiting for? Run, you fools! Fly, you fools! Alright, so go to 23. The ancient why is it doing that? Anyway, the ancient narrow staircase descends for an eternity before opening into a wider passage guarded by a heavy metal gate with a rusty winch. Once past the gate, one of the heroes decides to cut the rope from the winch to slow down the elven pursuers. But as he lifts his weapon, a stranger with disturbing scars on his visage and a broken chain around his neck runs towards him, yelling, "Hey, I've been condemned, but you're not leaving me in this hell, are you? So do we cut the rope of the wench immediately or wait for the stranger?" We'll lose a time if we wait for the stranger. What do you want to do? What do y'all want to do? Do you want to cut the rope or wait for the stranger? Oh, wait for him. It's going to make me lose a time. I know it. I know it. I know it is. In a single fluid motion, the stranger slips past the gate, slicing the rope from the winch as he does so. He may look like a cutthroat, but he takes time to thank the party. I owe you my life. Should you emerge safely from this dungeon, go to the western border of the town of Amor. There you will find a hideout. Ask for the affiliation. Mark my words, you will be rewarded. Farewell. And with these words, the man steps away, vanishing into the shadows. The party loses 1 time. I figured that was what was going to happen. Yeah. Take note, journey, depth of honor. So, I don't know. Journey, depth of honor. Go to 24. Desiccated corpses litter the ground from this chamber, remains of a long-forgotten skirmish that ended in defeat for both parties. The stench of mildew and rust hangs in the air and urges the heroes to make up their minds. Shall we waste precious time plundering the corpses, hoping to find something helpful, or keep running to increase the distance from our pursuers? We're going to keep running. So we're going to go to 26. Honor, the putrid state of the remains, and the lack of time convince the party to hurry on their path without looking back. Okay. Then what do we do? Okay, so we just proceed without stopping, which got to 26, so we go to 29. The heroes enter a corridor that soon become an adventure's worst nightmare. A narrow, treacherous path littered with pitfalls, snares, and traps. The path must be walked by each hero using his own innate abilities. Each hero attempts a save roll. The party loses 1 time for each failed attempt. If at the end of all save rolls the party has still at least 1 time token, go to 30. Okay. So save roll for you, fail. Save roll for you, fail. So I lose 2 time. Sweet. So I do still have time. If the party still has at least 1 time, go to 30. The tunnel ends with a huge artificial fissure, built to appear like a natural cleft when seen from the outside. After untold ordeals and many perils, the heroes are now on the road to the town of Amor. The party gains 1 point, so I go to 7. Travel in the Underrain map to Amor, 35. The majestic walls of the imperial city of Amor greets the heroes with a welcome as cold as its marble-clad dwelling. Built in a lost age by a non-extinct civilization, Amor is a nexus for the races of the Underrain. Due to its commercial importance, the dominion of the cursed elves and their wicked queen is much less evident here than in the rest of the realm. Citizens, adventurers, merchants, slaves, and mercenaries frantically roam the city, all selfishly chasing their own destinies. Nobody notices or cares for the ragtag band of heroes, no one except a lone hooded figure who detaches from the shadows to speak. And so you are here at last. Long have I waited here for your coming as my lady's command. She waits for you east of here in the town of Luxurg. Amor is the last hospitable city on your journey. Rest, recover, and re-equip. For ahead of you lie two un, unenviable routes. The main road to the east, with nigh endless elvish garrisons and patrols, or the trail south across the unholy grounds, lands for which very few have come back alive. The elvish patrols make the route east nigh impassable, so unless you can get official travel papers, the south is your only means of egress. You will find a lot here in Amor if you are wise enough to ask the right people. I have discharged my duty with these words. Farewell. Take the site sheet named Amor and place the party token over it. Visit Amor town until the party wants to leave. Until the party wants to leave it, or when no more time remains in the reserve. Mother of God. Okay, so let's find a more. That is not. That's not. Here it is. So this is Amor. And we get 5 time when we first enter. So we first entered it, we're going to get 5 time, and we're going to do a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. We have a lot of time. So we're adventure outposts. So we're going to the Emporium first. Because I'm about to buy everything. You know how much money I have? So 36 at the Emporium. Amor Town's market is known to service the weirdest and most macabre needs of the realm. All races come here seeking the most exotic items or animals. If the party is searching for standard equipment, go to 41. If the party is searching for exotic animals, go to 43. We're going to 41. The stalls are quite varied in their offerings, although void of costly items. The party can visit the Emporium, but they may only acquire items with a cost equal to or lower than 70 gold. Once done, go to 36. So we've got a lot of money. We have got a lot of money. So when we pool our funds, I've got 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 380. So, let's look at this crap. Let's power up. So it has to be, let's go to the equipment first. Tired of these fools hitting me up. Alright, so I can only buy with 70 over, so 70 gold or less. So it doesn't want me to power up yet. Ugh. Ah. 80 lucky. What's the wait for, Elaine? What's the wait for? So I can also buy some bandages too. That sucks that they're limiting me. I'm gonna actually forge some of these weapons. But forge is just for one fight and then it goes away, right? It's just for one quest. So we can forge both of these weapons. But let me see if I could get, like, the mace seems to be the best. Is the hammer the kind of answer to the mace? It sucks. Like, the hammer is awful. I prefer the mace over the hammer. Even forged. The crossbow's nice, but it costs 80, so I can't buy it. Hmm. I got a lot of pooled money, but there's really not much to do with it. I could buy some both bandages. The other bandage. Should see two of them. Oh, I have the other one. So I could buy a bandage for 45 gold. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 to gain a bandage for you. Is there a forge in this city? There is. I could go visit the forge. So it says, when visiting a forge, discard this item and 50 gold to gain side 1, or flip to side 2, or move to another armor, the crafted worm scale quest card, and its related token. Let's see what the crafted worm scale quest card does to see if that's worth doing. You asked if we should wait for the dude. Oh, wait for the dude. Yeah. Sorry. Crafted worm scale quest card. Place this token on a light armor to craft it. Once crafted, it gains, and you ignore poison. That's... We have to do that. Ignoring poison is nice. So I need to buy some armor for you because it's ridiculous that you're getting beat up this way. And this costs 70, so I am going to buy that for you. And this costs 30. So I'm actually going to get armor for both of you, so that's 100 gold. I pay 100 gold so y'all could get some armor. So you're going to get chainmail armor, and you're going to get studded leather armor. Then we are going to craft this raw worm hide, and I also got raw insect hide. So let me see what raw insect hide does. Place this. I roll one more for defense. I think we're going to the forge, people. I think we're going to the forge. So if I play flip, so I can forge this. So when visiting a forge, discard this item and 50 gold to gain side 1 or flip the side 2 for what these things are about to do, which is exactly what I'm about. So let's it says after I'm finished at the Emporium, so I'm definitely doing these two, so I'm gonna put those over there. I'm not selling those. I have bandages for both of you. Oh, you also got something else too. You've got raw amber gem. What does that do? I got so much cool stuff. Crafted amber gem. I inflict fire on a weapon. Okay, so we're spending 150 gold. So, okay. So 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So that's what forging is for. Then we got these. All right, so we got 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. All right, what else can we buy? For 15, I'm going to buy a healing potion. So 10, 5. Ooh. I do another one for you. Your next bow attack inflicts You can only use one projectile. But I need to be able to do 2 attacks. Can't do that with this, so orcish arrows. Not really going to help my case. That's not really going to help me. I want some poison resist. That's what I'm looking for. I think I'm good there. So I think I'm good there with the money. So I'll be banking this much. Turn you in for 10. Any more 10s in there? Nope. So we got 50, 60, 70. And then that's going to end that. So it says when you finish with the Emporium, go to 36. So are we looking for exotic animals or standard equipment? It says if we look for exotic animals, among the cracking whips and roaring beasts, the heroes come to an open plaza with large cages and pungent stench. An archway bearing the sign Dreadful Beasts and where to find them marks the property of a black dwarf who lashes a pair of slaves while berating them for injuring one of those animals destined to somewhere call to the arena. As he realizes he has an audience, the perfidious dwarf approaches the party. I'm not used to judging people by their clothes or something. Therefore, good sirs, my name is Dar. How can I help you? Are you probably interested in a magical familiar for your adventures? If yes, then hand over 5 crowns, my fee, to discourage loiterers and time wasters. If you want to ask about the Arena of Aegis, go to 45. If you want to ask about a magical familiar, the party must discard 5 to go to 47. Available only with the SNS Familiar game expansion, which I do not have. So can't do it. Alright, so we are going to spend the time to go to the forge. And we're going to start crafting at the forge. So we're going to start crafting at the forge. So, let's see. Yeah, so at the forge, we're gonna spend, while visiting a forge, discard this and 50 gold. And then another 50, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then another 50. So that's for all 3 of them. So that's 150. So we can spend these 3. So we're gonna discard these 3 treasures to get these lovely 3 items. Alright, so one is gonna give on light armor. Oh, actually, this is for light armor. So this isn't going to be able to help me. Actually, let me get back. That is the worm scale. So I can't really do that one. So that's the worm scale, so I'll hang on to that. But the other 2 can. Medium armor gives me that one. And crafted on a weapon that will do fire damage. Yes, please. So that'll go on that one. And you'll hang on to the worm hide. So bandages take up a slot, but nothing else does, and this takes up a slot, which is 2. But because of your ability, you can hold 3, which you're fine with. You've got what you needed, and you got this on your armor. So you'll roll an extra blue die. Sweet. And I can't do the other one, so I would get 50 back, which is beautiful. Okay. So that's my second time used. Let's go to the hideout, 37. As the gate creaks slowly open, the party enters a veritable den of cutthroats badly disguised as a tavern. After more than a few probing glances, a greasy man, bedecked in gold, summons a hero to a gaming table. His name is Rob. Are you interested in gambling, or maybe you're here to sell something that should belong to you? One hero may use the Amor's tavern building once by paying its crown cost, but in case of a win, The party gains only half of the prize. The party can sell, discard here any treasure card to gain 20 20 crowns each. In addition, the safe conduct quest card can be sold, discarded for 100. I don't have safe conduct. If the party has acquired the Brotherhood Guild quest, which we have, go to 42. A while later, a man who appeared to be a simple innkeeper approaches the party and speaks. Raving madmen looking for glory in the arena are not welcome here. For your own sake, the only piece of information I give you is the invitation to leave. Farewell. And we're done. That would take off a time. Then I'll go to the forum, 38, losing another time. The forum is the main legislative building, and Aspeda's dominion aside, the local senators enjoy a great degree of freedom, possibly due to the massive income generated by the city's shady services. No one seems interested in the party except for a notable short, cursed elf who approaches the heroes with a swaggering air. I don't need a diviner to see that you should not be here. Your appearance alone screams this from the rafters, but that's none of my concern. I would, however, like to take advantage of your condition and offer you a, well, somewhat illegal job, but one that will allow you to gain quite legal papers to leave the city and travel freely. Of course, traveling as far as possible from me would be a good start. The party can discard 25 gold to accept the dirty job. If the party has a majority of chaos heroes, the job can be accepted without paying. If accepted, go to 46. What you got? What you got for me? The job is to intercept the next Imperial courier due shortly in a place I'll point out. You must steal the parcel he carries. Come back to me with it, and you will have your papers. If you fail, you will most likely be deprived of only a few crowns, since few guards in the city want to deal with homeless people, or you may be executed. Well, that rarely happens. To succeed at the robbery, each hero must roll a number of dice based on their fighting skill. So for Dex, I'm going to roll 2 red. And I'm looking for if the lightning rolled are equal to... So I need 3 lightning symbols. 1. And then the faith one is blue. God. No. If the lightning rolls are equal to at least the number of heroes minus 1, go to 45. Otherwise, the attempt fails, and some guards force you to pay a fine. The party must discard 5 per hero, so 10 is gone. If available, representing the aforementioned fine before continuing to visit the armor site sheet. The Amor site sheet. Okay, so that ends that. And that might have been nice. Oh well. Okay, well, we're going to go to the Imperial Domus 40. The opulence of the Imperial Palace is exceeded only by its artistry. Hewn from marble, it features immense pillars decorated with geometrical motifs. A grand building inherited from a forgotten civilization that still hosts high-ranking citizens, and so swarms with patrols and guardsmen. Just in front of the building, a town crier calls for attention. The noble Lord Arasek went missing while on his journey to Mantis. Any adventurer of good standing will be allowed to officially search for the young noble and thereby earn a rich reward for finding him. The party gains the Venture 2 quest. Beyond the palace, the vast eastern walls of the city frame the fortified gate that opens on the road to Luxyard. Passage through the gate is controlled by an entire garrison, and the only way to pass through the checkpoints is with official papers. If the party has the Safe Conduct quest, which we do not, but we're going to get the Venture 2 quest. So the party must defeat one Soul Eater. That is the Venture 2 quest. Okay. And there's that. I think all that's left to go to is the slums. 39 for one more. Got 5 left. 39. Slums. The slums are home to the most wretched and degenerate souls in this city of vice. As they stroll on, the heroes are almost trampled by a wave of ragtag wretches who surge through a crate that just fell from a ruined cart. If the party want to disperse the crowd to obtain the crate, go to 49. No, I do not. Let's get the hell out of here. 54. This place sucks. Let's go to 54. Way out. It's now time to leave Amor and journey towards Luxyard. If the party has a safe conduct quest card, the party may choose from these options. I do not. Otherwise, begin the journey through the south gate towards the Unholy Grounds. Travel in the Underrain map to the Unholy Grounds, quest number 4. So where have we gone so far? So we have gone, we started here, we went here, we went here, we went here, then we landed here. We did this, then we did this. Now we have to go through the Unholy Grounds here. So we are there on this map as we travel through the pathing. So we got to go through this pathing. And then we got to go all the way around. So we got a lot to go. We're all the way down here now. We're all the way down here now. So Unholy Grounds. Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Okay. That is going to be it for our day of Sword and Sorcery. Good lord, how long did I play today? I played from 9 until right now it's almost 6. Dang, that's almost, what, 12 hours? I played 10 hours? Nope. Dang, that's a long day. That's a long day of Sword and Sorcery, but it's for all of you, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. So, no, but I'm gonna go take a long breather. But that is Sword and Sorcery. We played through we played through 2 of the scenarios, so you see how long they can get, and there are 10 scenarios in this book. We're on scenario 4 now, so we're almost halfway through the entire we're almost halfway through the Ancient Chronicles core game because there's an expansion. So 9 hours with a small break. Dang. It was fun. I had a blast. I wish I could keep going, but I do need, but I got some other stuff I gotta go do. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and anyone else who joined in for the fun. I must have probably made 10 billion mistakes in that bullfight. I full well admit it. It was harrowing. But we defeated him. We got some decent soul stuff, so I can at least level GN back up and then still have enough gems to live for the next go through. I had a lot of fun while playing, and we've got a ton of money. We got a lot of money left. I think we've got 110 gold. So if I could get somewhere where I can buy something worth a darn, I'll get something good. So I really appreciate y'all enjoying this. Cybermage, thank you for putting this on my radar. Same thing, Steve. I really appreciate it. So thank you, everybody. What's coming up next is tomorrow is the One Stop Co-op Shop chat with Steve and Barrett. And then Sunday, Arkham Horror Back to the Edge of the Earth campaign. And then Tuesday next week, I won't be streaming, but I'll be on Barrett's channel. I'll be on Barrett's channel. What will I be doing? He and I are putting together some organizers for Anno Trespass Odyssey live. So we'll be on his channel doing that on Tuesday. So it'll be fun, and then we'll continue on throughout the week. I'll see if Kim's feeling better that I can do Board Game Palooza next week. So we'll try it out and see how it goes. Like I said, I had to start over on the Coliseum because I made so many mistakes. I broke my scenario. I probably did too. Put in the comments. I will pin every mistake that I made in that scenario because I'm sure I screwed up and should have lost 30 times over. But anyway, that's where we landed with it. So thank you, everybody, for joining with me for this. I really appreciate it. Just remember, I love y'all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Have a good weekend, everybody. Bye-bye.